So good luck, man.
Yeah. Right. I may have to buy a new mic.
Goddamn. What are you using?
Goddamn.
I've got a XLR Lynx Pro microphone. It's a
XLR. Okay.
yeah.
Right.
It's
That's
not a
the
USB,
jack type. Right.
Yeah.
That goes
Or
into like a mixer.
Yeah. I've got it in a mixer.
Yeah.
Fuck if I know what the problem is.
Oh, Jesus Christ. We had a great podcast last time.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, I didn't have any issues.
Anybody see us live here? I think we're live. I was waiting for a little bit of confirmation from chat there. They could tell us what's wrong.
I'm ready to hit the mute button at any time.
Yeah, I think I can
yeah.
mute you as well from my side, so I'm okay.
Yeah.
We should be fine.
The chat will probably let me know if it goes off the hook again. So.
Oh, we'll let you know if it goes off the hook again.
You live. Yes, we live.
Well, I'm going to have to get a new... I guess I'm going to have to invest in a... I'll probably end up getting one of those Shure microphones.
Goes
then.
off the hook again.
You live. Yes, we live.
Well, I'm going to have money.
Wait, why am I hearing myself?
You're hearing yourself?
Did you mute the stream?
I mute the tab, and I don't even play the stream. I just heard myself say, you live. Yes, I was like, what the fuck? Maybe I was hearing from one of y'all's headphones or something, somehow. That's weird. Okay.
That is weird.
Oh, my God. I swear to God, everyone, we have a podcast. We have a podcast. It's episode 38. We're starting now. Fuck it. We're starting now.
Yep.
Janzer count Gamertron.
We're here, and hopefully they're saying my audio sounds better now.
Yeah, you sound like fucking Megatron. I mean, but in a good way.
Tell us how much you hate Starscream.
And you sound like Starscream.
Oh,
He sounds
that
like
laugh.
Starscream. I sound like Megatron.
I'm sorry, Megatron.
You've got that extra reverb on the bottom end of your like low notes. So yeah.
Should I start rapping now then?
What?
He's talking about me, I think.
Yeah, no, I'm talking about him, not you.
Oh,
you
well,
sound
I
like
sound like
Starscream and the Joker or something. Skeletor, yeah.
Hey, man.
Oh, no.
Jesus Christ. What are we doing, guys? What are we doing?
I don't know. So this is the start off to our second podcast, 2017.
It's like a burning pile of garbage again. It's just we're almost. You know, what do we start in March, right?
April.
Yeah, we're
Yep.
we're getting close to our year anniversary.
And we
Anniversary.
keep crashing and burning like every few months.
Well, I think the problem's on my end somehow. It's on my end.
If it's not you, then it's Gamertron. If it's not Gamertron, then there's something that I'm
Right.
not doing right. So, yeah.
Well, I mean, I streamed for 5 hours last night and didn't have a problem with my audio.
B3 GamingCast, we love passing the shit around. So,
Oh yeah.
we were talking about the Nintendo Switch.
Oh. So none of us have actually watched the presentation, is
Why
what
would
I
I?
understand.
I watched the highlights of it. I'm not going to sit through that crap.
Why would I?
Okay.
I never watch any of that crap.
Then Count, please do tell us what are some of the highlights of the Nintendo Switch?
Well, the big thing, of course, is the Zelda game that everybody's all... I just don't give a fuck about Nintendo anymore.
Thank you.
Know what I mean?
Neither do I.
Yeah. I mean, chime in at any time, but I think a lot of people... I mean, I watched, like, Boogie's video on it. I didn't actually watch the highlights. I watched the highlights from somebody else's YouTube channel.
Oh, that's exactly what I did.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna cut out the filler, but you know,
Go straight for the middleman.
for one, it's way overpriced in my opinion.
$300? You think that's too much?
Yeah, I mean,
Well-
not way overpriced, but it should be like everybody's saying they were hoping it was $249.
Is it confirmed that it is a proprietary, non-replaceable battery after all?
You know, that people are bitching about the battery life, but like, you know,
the last I heard was that it's proprietary, non-replaceable. That's a fucking... Are they Are they Apple?
How can they
Are
do
they
that?
Apple now?
Yeah.
Wait, it's not as simple like plug it in. You can't just plug in, turn it on. It has a battery. You can't plug it in. You have to like
I don't think
recharge the
I don't think you understand the words I said. Non-replaceable proprietary, meaning it's specifically created for that unit, that thing that they're making, right? That's proprietary. They're just making it for that specifically. Non-replaceable, fuck you, is what that means.
You
That
buy
means
a new
fuck you.
console. When it goes out, you buy a new console.
That means eat a pile. That means eat a shit sandwich. That's what that means. That
Oh
means
God! I
just
hope that's not
all
true.
in your mouth. All in your
I
mouth.
really hope that's not true. That would be a horrible move from Nintendo.
Well, the
There
thing
you
has
go.
3 modes. It's got the TV mode, then it's got the desktop mode, like a laptop that has a stand on it. All it is a fucking kickstand. You know what I mean? And then it has the mobile, and they're saying that the when it's not actually plugged into a power source, like games will only have like a 3-hour life. So you have to plug it back in. So doesn't that kind of defeat the purpose? And I hope you guys can hear me okay.
Yeah,
We can hear
okay.
you.
Okay. All right.
I'm
you
sorry.
okay?
I'm doing Twitter things because
Oh
social
no, that's
media.
all right.
Yeah,
That's all right. I wasn't expecting it. I was just.
I don't know. 3 hours. That it seems like if you're on the go, you're doing something like in the actual commercial for the Nintendo Switch. Please don't copyright us, Nintendo, for even bringing up.
Oh my
your
god,
commercial.
that's
Would
true.
be-
We better
that
not
would-
even talk about the fucking thing.
Wait, does
Yeah, I
anyone any music that they played so we can hum it and then we can get a copyright strike?
No, they.
That's what we need. That's what this podcast needs. We need a lawsuit.
That's
Oh.
true.
We need to
I
blow up
need
from
money.
a lawsuit.
I need money. I need a new mic. Now.
Oh, speaking of fucking copyright bullshit, I know this is a bit off topic, but
Yeah, that's off topic. We were just talking about
Yeah.
something. Where are you going with something else?
Hold on, I'm not done with the
Jesus.
Nintendo copyright.
Never mind, Count. You're done. All right. That's apparently
No,
that's
keep going.
Gamer
I'll
Trump.
talk
Wow.
about it later.
Well,
I'll
like,
count.
I guess the YouTubers the day after, of course, they're going to have reaction videos. And,
That's what they all
and,
need to
and
do.
some of them didn't even put the video of the highlights like in their channel on their video, and they still got claimed.
You're shitting
by
me.
fucking Nintendo. Just
What?
just for
what?
mentioning Nintendo in
No,
their title.
I don't
They
believe
got
this.
fucking claimed.
Where's the proof?
Well, that's
I'm gonna
Angry
look.
Joe showed the claims.
Nintendo
He got 3
claim.
claims.
I don't trust him
He had
anyways.
to put up 3 different videos. He had to redo his video. It's not even worth it. Why would you even bother? You know, it might get 100,000 views or something, which isn't a lot, but I'm just saying, at that point, I just say, fuck you, Nintendo. I'll never mention your name again on YouTube. You know what I mean? So,
That's insane.
well, it's Nintendo.
Is it just
but
Angry
let's
Joe, or
clarify,
was it
it's
others?
It's Nintendo Japan. It's not Nintendo America doing that. It's Nintendo Japan. But you know,
yes.
everything comes out of Japan anyway. So
Yeah, the Japanese are very, very medieval about their
I
copyright.
am not on this train that you guys are on because I need proof that that's. I'm looking up
asking
right
Count
now
for it.
and I don't see it. Nintendo Switch, right? Presentation claim YouTube. That should be a good enough search, right?
well, Angry Joe showed on his. I keep hating to bring up Angry Joe, but I watch a lot of his videos. Okay.
Yeah, yeah,
Like
that's
you
cool.
know, it's like him or hate him or whatever. But he showed that he got 3 claims like on his stream. He did like a rant thing, you know, and he was hoping.
I know he owes me money because we do keep bringing him up.
No, Count keeps bringing it up. He has a bromance.
Well,
with Angry
Look
Joe.
at you. No,
How do you- you don't even watch
Gamertron.
his
What are you
videos.
doing,
How do you-
Gamertron? You're supposed to be helping here.
How does he owe you money?
He owes us
Janzer?
money.
You salty mother. I'm
Look.
just saying.
Every him and Biblical they're in bed together. Biblical Reaper and that's
that's-
where Angry
God.
Joe's taking his show. You don't know it, but that's how he's going to be. He's going to be just like Biblical Reaper.
Yeah, well.
Just wait.
Shh, we're going to get so sued for that.
Good. Bring it. What are they going to take?
Janzer's in a bad mood.
What are they
today,
going to take? They're going to take Count's microphone away?
Yeah, it's a piece of shit. Apparently,
Are they going to
I
take
thought it
all
was
the
good.
revenue
It's
that
been
we've
working.
made from the podcast? Bitch, we're in debt.
So now I have to drop $200 on a quality mic. That
No,
may
you
not
won't.
even fix the issue. So
Fuck
yeah.
no, dude. Mine mic is like $100. Just get one of these blue Yetis.
I have a blue snowball, but I mean, I'm using it.
Those are
I
not
want a
very
mixer.
good quality. They're okay.
Yeah.
I'm using a blue snowball, and
You can get
it's done me right.
You can get a blue XLR version, but that's the Pro.
Well, I have
the
a
Yeti.
new mixer going to be coming anyway. I have a new mixer, so
Phil's got a good mic, that Rode one or whatever it's called. I don't know. People talk about it all the time.
That's
I think
a
it's
really
like
good mic.
250 or something, which is ridiculous.
Is that a USB mic or is that a
it's XLR.
XLR? Okay.
Oh, it's too good to be USB.
Oh, yeah.
Like my blue Yeti. Garbage blue Yeti.
I didn't know Phil had a Rode mic. Yeah, that might be one I get. I might end up getting that.
Yeah. Somehow I was able to be heard through my shitty USB mic.
But anyway, Nintendo Switch.
Yeah.
What about the controllers that break apart? You know, they split apart. That's way too small. And then they're trying to make it a cross between the Wii U and the other fuck console that they came out with. The one with
Vita?
No, the one they're trying to make it a mix between like normal.
What's their portable device called again?
The Vita.
That's the PlayStation.
Oh,
that's PlayStation.
What the
Vita.
fuck do they have?
The one they came out with after the Wii U. I can't.
What did they have that's portable?
Remember, because it was like a little mini
Game
TV.
Boy?
It was like a tablet that you could. Somebody in the chat may know, but it's like a tablet thing. They're trying to mix everything, but
portable.
It's fucking the DS. Eddie said I wouldn't talk about the DS. I'm talking about the console after the Wii U.
The free DS?
Oh, the Wii U 2?
Yeah, or whatever. Yeah, the Wii U 2 or whatever. I'm not talking about a handheld.
Nintendo.
Trying to
I know.
everything.
I'm looking.
And then they have like the motion sensor, like it showed them like doing some cringy little sword fighting thing with these little bitty.
Not motion control.
Yeah, it's got a built-in motion laser like sensor that you can actually do like Wii U shit with the little bitty.
No.
And it has the straps around the wrists and all that. You can buy the straps and.
Eddie, I'm in a fucking mood. I'm gonna ban your ass from chat. Who the fuck are you calling moron?
Eddie, hey, oh come on,
Oh shit! I'm fucking around. Of course I'm kidding.
Of
course I'm kidding.
I don't know.
The Switch is the next console after Wii U. The Switch is the next console.
But what's the one? This is gonna drive me nuts. What's the fucking console they came out with after the Wii U?
He said there's none.
Okay,
he's our official Nintendo rep now. I don't fucking care. Of course you don't. That's why I said it, dumbass.
What's the Nintendo console that has the little white handheld ones that you fucking do the tennis and you're standing up and doing the tennis?
That's just the Wii, dude.
The Wii.
They made a Wii and then they made the Wii U.
Not after the Wii U.
Yeah, that was before. That was what I was talking about, the Wii, and then the Wii U is the one with the mobile tablet thing.
Yes.
Yeah. So okay, I'm all fucked up, but I'm just saying they're trying to mix all three of them. Together,
yeah, the original Wii, the Wii U.
Okay, I was thinking it had a different.
Yeah,
they just added the U. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, I'm officially a moron, but I don't care about Nintendo. I don't
care either.
Nintendo.
But I do know the line at least, except for the fact that I don't know I don't know their handhelds because I think that Sony's handheld is theirs.
And I have the Wii U.
Jesus.
The Nintendo Vita? You talking about the Vita?
God. Oh, Jesus
Christ. Yeah, I had everybody all fucked up. I'm sorry.
I don't know Nintendo's either. I'm fucking around. I don't fucking know what it is.
Okay. The only Nintendo I care about is the Nintendo 64. So yeah, and the Super NES. So yeah,
and then Nintendo Classic.
Well, anyways, about the Nintendo Switch, I don't know. How do you guys like? When it comes to the controllers, they look really shitty to me. They
do
really
look shitty. That's what
I
just
care
said.
so little. I don't even know what they look like. I have to look at them.
Oh,
well, you can split them apart. You can merge them,
Switch.
And you can split them apart and make them like the Wii controller. It's kind of like what
there's
I was
one
saying.
on each side.
Yeah, and you can split it apart, or you can merge it together like a transformer.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah,
I
Yeah,
like
but
that idea,
like
actually.
everything I've seen like from the promotional deal, they look cheap. They look like they can break easy, like
They
cheap
look cheap.
plastic.
Well,
Yeah, but
you have
the
to think
PS4
about
controller's cheap as fuck too.
you
I
have
mean,
to think about the history of Nintendo's products and whether or not that actually fits what you're saying before you just throw that out there, Gamatron. I
I'm
don't
just
think that
saying,
that's
like,
the
what
case.
they looks like. That's what they look
Yeah,
like
yeah,
to
I
me
know,
from what I see.
but
Yeah.
now you sound dumb. I'm not trying to be mean. You just don't sound like you know what you're talking about with their product. They're not cheap. They're
you're
not.
not trying to be mean, but
No, because
you're
Nintendo doesn't have that history of them being that way. That's just a fact. People love look at how much people were giving a shit about the Switch. Either they love it or they hate it because they care that much. That's how gamers show love. Pure hatred. I'm not wrong. People, Count
No,
did
that's-
that. Yeah.
yeah.
When a game developer turns their back on their game on the gamers by doing something they don't like, the fucking gamers rip them new assholes all the time because they're like, "You fucked with my game that I love."
Are you talking about Microsoft right now?
No, fuck those guys. I can't remember why fuck those guys, but fuck those guys. Scalebound, that's why. They can eat a
Yeah.
dick. Only because I
We'll be
love
talking about that.
only because I love Platinum. That's all.
Yeah, right.
Okay, are we going to switch from? Are we going to switch from the
Well, I
Switch
mean,
to scale
would
now?
you guys spend $300 on a Switch?
Oh no!
No. But first off, I haven't spent any money on Nintendo since the original Nintendo and a Game Boy, the original Game Boy. That was it.
Even if I had the money to burn, I would not buy a Nintendo Switch.
Sega.
I don't care about Zelda. I think it's an overrated fucking game.
Yeah.
I don't care about Splatoon 2. There's like one cool game.
But you don't want to be a squid now. You're a kid now. You're a squid. You're a kid.
Yeah.
You're a
Oh,
squid. You're a
shut
kid. You're a squid. You're a
But there
kid.
is
You're a
one
squid.
thing I
You're a
wanted to
kid.
say.
You're a squid. You're a
Oh
kid. You're
my
a squid.
God.
You're a kid.
I can only
I'm sorry.
take so many aneurysms.
There is one thing I want to say about the Nintendo, the new controversy.
Oh.
Now they are going to be charging for their online service.
Eat a dick.
They're finally joining the ranks of everyone else. What's wrong with that? Xbox
Microsoft
does it.
started that. Xbox
Yeah.
started it. Sony fell in line, and now
Right.
they're. But here's the thing: how many titles are they going to have online on release? It's not. I mean, it's coming out in March, for crying out loud. And you can't charge an online service and have a handful.
I think most of the big ones did that. The original online service for PlayStation, every console usually has like one or two, like, oh my God, I got to get that. And then a bunch of filler bullshit. They even call them console launch titles for a reason because they know they're kind of flashy, but they suck overall, you know?
But in all fairness to Nintendo, they are. I guess if you purchase a Switch, you do get some free time on the online network. But now, that was one of the saving graces of Nintendo. Their online network didn't cost you any monthly subscription fee, So, but that's all changing. So
The crappy thing is Nintendo has, and they're slowly changing their minds about things. Remember when they were like, "We'll never make mobile," and they made mobile Mario mobile, but they were opposed to it, like on phones. They used to be very anti-online. They wanted everybody to do stuff directly with the system, which I call bullshit on. Because I'm like, you just don't want to develop the infrastructure for it because of the cost, which I think is the absolute reason. Because it's cheap. It's not about like, we're going to put a lot of money into this and then look for the rewards in the future. It's like, no, we're not going to put a lot of money into this. And hopefully people will, as emphasized in chat, saying, will buy off of the nostalgia if we just keep making the same fucking game every fucking year. Yeah, it's true. It's goddamn truth, And people eat it up. They're like, give it to me more. Oh, Zelda, Link again? Perfect. That's what I always want to play. Can you just remaster it this time, though? Oh, yes. It's my love. Yeah, they love it.
Yeah, but there's, everyone's going, oh, Zelda looks so good. But I mean, what in comparison to what? I mean, in comparison to some of the games coming out now, like on other consoles, it doesn't.
Is Zelda actually in the Link game? Is it going to be Zelda or is it Link? I thought it was Link.
It's called Zelda.
What's it called?
It's called Legend of Zelda. The main character is always Link, and the main side character is always Zelda.
Isn't it a cartoony variation, like graphic-wise? It's still cartoony looking, right? Because I think I saw that where they were like using a leaf to slide down the side of a hill or something.
But they give Nintendo a pass on the graphics, is what I'm trying to get at. If that came out on like the PS4 Pro or something like that.
I think people expect that shitty look, though. I mean, they don't want like the
Well, I
mole
guess they're coming
hairs
out with
on
like a more
Link's
realistic
face to
looking
be
Mario
shown.
game where
What?
you have like Mario walking around like in the city, and like Bowser is like he looks like a civilian walking by, and it's
What?
like I think it's called Mario Odyssey or something that they showed, and it's kind of like a
Is
Grand
Bob
Theft
Hoskins
Auto
going to come back
Mario
from the
or some
dead to
shit.
play Mario?
Yeah.
Dennis Hopper, is he going to? He'll play that role again. What?
I'm
The
thinking
Mario
this-
movie. Is John Leguizamo going to come back? You know he needs to work.
Dennis Hopper was Dennis Hopper in the
He
Mario
was
movie?
fucking Bowser.
Oh, that's right.
He was. He'll play it because he'll play any fucking role. Dennis Hopper don't give a fuck.
Wasn't John Goodman Mario or some shit? I don't.
No,
fucking
that
know,
was
man.
that was Bob Hoskins. I'm pretty sure
Bob
he's dead
Hoskins. Yeah,
now.
I think,
he's
died.
dead. Let me see.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, who shot
2014.
Roger Rabbit?
Let's get him out of his grave and have him play Mario again. Have you seen the things they've done with CG?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They did it with
Yeah.
Paul Walker and his brother, and they did it with
Princess Leia.
Princess Leia. They did it. What?
They made Princess Leia young again.
Really? Was she hot?
Oh,
It doesn't matter.
Rogue One.
I didn't see Rogue One. No, I didn't see
I
it.
just spoiled the end of Rogue
I'm
One.
curious. I gotta go
everybody.
see
I'm
that
sorry.
now. All right.
oh
yeah.
my god.
There's a
lot of side boob
CGI
action going,
Carrie
no?
Fisher at the end of Rogue One. I just spoiler alert. Too late.
No, I've heard it in
Anyway.
other podcasts. People were like,
Yeah.
"There's a character that's CG, and then you've got a bunch of regular people, and it looks really bad." But yeah, you totally spoiled the fuck out of that for me. Thank you.
Emphasize said he watched the Mario movie in the theater. I'm so
See?
sorry.
It's not
Anyways,
It's not Baskin Robbins. It's Hoskins. Oh, not Ass.
Baskin Robbins.
Haskin. Well, because he put
Now I
in
want
Bob
some
Haskins.
ice cream.
Okay, so going back to the Switch count.
Back to the
we're
Switch
talking
count.
Talking about the graphical power of this thing and the look of the new Zelda.
Graphical power.
Has anyone else noticed that there's no like?
What I'm doing the radio thing.
What?
I'm doing the radio
You're
thing.
Fucking with people tonight. All right.
What is my voice screwed up again?
No, you're good. You're good.
It
I was doing
it
the
hasn't
radio
changed
thing
yet,
where
but-
where like one person says something and then the other person goes. They repeat like a couple of words that the other one said.
That's a thing. Is that
Yes,
like a
it
meme?
is. No, a meme. What the fuck are you talking about? It's radio. Radio's been around forever. Oh my god, get out
He's
of
a
here.
millennial.
Get-
sorry,
you
I don't
millennial.
listen to it.
He's a
Everything
millennial.
is
He doesn't know
memes.
radio.
It's too irrelevant.
Oh, that's
for
true.
me, yeah,
Everything
sorry.
is memes.
He
I
doesn't know
forgot.
compact discs. He
That's
doesn't
true.
know. He doesn't know. Radio.
Phil Compact? Who's Phil Compact?
That's true. So you were saying about the graphical power of the Switch.
Yeah, have you guys noticed that like there's no third-party games that are coming out this year coming out on the Switch? Like it's nothing but Nintendo games and older games like Skyrim that like came out in 2012. Like I'm not seeing games like
Scrim?
What?
You're talking about for the Switch.
Yeah, for the Switch,
Yeah,
how
right.
like Skyrim was like their crowning
Yep.
achievement, the thing that we're showing off. Like look at
Right.
the graphical power of the Switch
Yep.
on a game that came out in 2012.
You're using an Elder Scrolls game for the graphical, for visual, like visual reference or something. It just doesn't make any sense to me.
Nobody liked the look of Skyrim. That's why they modded the shit out of it.
Yeah, I mean yeah.
But more so than that, again, this is a 12-year-old game, and this is the thing that they're showing off, that they're parading around. Like, look how powerful the Switch is on a game
They still
that
don't
came out
even
years
let
ago.
you put gameplay video of Nintendo on YouTube, so they're way behind. They're dinosaurs, in my opinion, man. It's just
They are. No, they really are.
Yeah, this Switch just doesn't.
Okay.
do it for me.
What are you talking about, Rock? Somebody wants to be on the podcast because they're trying to talk shit to me. What do you mean I'm a guest? What are
Somebody
you talking
said
about?
we got Ryan, Count, and a guest.
What? That was
Ganzer
Owen.
is the
What?
main. He's the main guy. I mean,
No, I want to get to the bottom. Can we put this as the title now with guest B3 GamingCast episode 38 with guest Janzer? Please. I need this
so
in my
Janzer,
life.
You've been a guest for 37 episodes now. How does that feel?
Starting the new year, actually, the board has changed hands, and we've decided that Janzer is no longer on the board. He's going to be a guest from now on if he would like to be part of the podcast.
We're giving the chat too much power here.
Yeah.
Oh, it's one of
getting
your
to their
people.
heads.
It's Hoenn. That's why Gamertron. They think
Yeah.
that you're the shit. That's why. Oh,
Yeah, they
get
mute
it.
every time Gamertron's not speaking. They just mute.
It's true. When he wasn't here one time, he was like, "Oh, Gamertron's not here. Fuck this shit. I'm out.
Fuck you guys. I'm
Yep,
out.
I'm fucking out."
Yeah. They have like a poster of you up on their room or something.
Oh yeah, jizzing all over it.
Laying on the couch with your
I
shirt
haven't even started
unbuttoned.
merchandising yet.
They've got that one with the shirt open, and they're like, "Oh
You're
yeah,
never gonna live
tell
that
us,
down.
Gamertron, all about the games again."
But Janzer, when he gets his webcam from me, when I actually do mail it out on Monday, we gotta do webcam.
Sure, man.
Episode.
Well, he's like a mountain man now. Remember?
What?
Yeah,
Oh,
you
yeah,
said
he
that you have
hasn't
like a
shaved
full
in, like-
beard
Yeah.
and everything. Yeah,
Yeah,
you're like,
no,
oh,
I said
I am
had
a lumberjack and
I
that's
said I have like a
okay.
freaking
He had a little
alien beard
peach
that
fuzz.
keeps
I
growing.
sleep
shave
all
it
night
every
and I
day
work
until-
all day.
He had a little peach fuzz, Janzer. You know, it's
He's a
mountain man.
lumberjack and he's okay. Look, this is what happens when we start bad. I'm just like, burn it all. Fuck
It's
it.
not burning. I mean,
I'm gonna make
speaking-
it burn by the end of this.
Speaking
down.
of things
Yeah.
that are burning, fucking Scalebound. Can
Your
we
crotch
talk
doesn't
about
count.
that?
Go ahead.
let's
What?
talk about
What?
do what?
What?
What about crotches? What?
Janzer's
They've got
trying to
medicine for that.
hijack it. He's purposely trying to wreck the show tonight. You do know that.
Okay, anyways, yeah. Fucking Scalebound got canceled. This was Monday, right? This was officially announced Monday?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
We
Yeah,
talked about
so-
Scalebound Saturday. It was one of your most hyped
Yeah,
anticipated
it was
games.
most of my anticipated games.
You
of
jinxed it
2017.
again.
Fuck!
That's like the
Oh.
second game you jinxed now.
What was the first one?
Fuck, I don't remember, but I
But
remember.
how can you say it's the second
No,
one?
Hold
I
on,
remember
hold on,
it.
Count.
You
I'll get
know
you
the
a I'll
first
get you a
one.
title
I know.
name here real
Wait,
quick.
you talked about a game and then it wasn't going to happen.
I'll get you a
something
title
like that.
real quick, Count. Let's just keep blaming them for something, and I'll find something.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Anyways,
Canceled games.
Apparently, this was
and-
Microsoft's decision. Like, that's been confirmed. This was not an exclusive decision by Platinum, like saying, hey, we don't like where the project's going, we're cutting. This was a decision by Microsoft,
Yes.
basically stating it wasn't worth the money. Even though they've been showing off the game at free E3s. They did it for 2014, 15, 16. They showed off Scalebound for free E3s.
Fable Legends. Remember when you made that go away? Yeah.
Oh, fuck. You're right. I was looking forward to Fable
Prey
Legends.
2.
Fuck.
Prey 2 was
Yeah,
a good
I know
one.
there was a game that you talked about. Like,
Prey 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then it said, and then the next day they
Nope,
had a thing
nope,
on
nope.
Twitter.
Silent
you know
Hills.
about.
Remember when you ruined that one? Silent Hills.
God. Yes, just blame Gamatron for all your favorite discontinued games. No, fuck
Oh, I'm
Konami.
doing it.
Wait, no, leave me out of that. That one's all on Konami.
StarCraft Ghost. Remember that? Huh?
Yeah, I want you to talk about Star Citizen, and maybe that game will go away.
Oh,
But
okay.
anyway.
So Star Citizen, it's a early access
we're not
game
talking
currently
about
being
that.
developed.
So what
No,
what
no,
about
no.
Scalebound? What about Scalebound?
Well,
Scalebound.
again, this was a decision exclusively by Microsoft here, and there's a lot of debating going on right now whether it was worth canceling Scalebound. Now, a lot of people are saying, oh, it wasn't looking that good. A lot of people are saying, oh, it was far from finished. It looked like trash. But I don't know. All the gameplay footage I saw from Scalebound, like, it looked like it needed a bit of touching up, but for the most part, it was looking like a finished product. They had the animations, they had, like, gameplay scenarios set up and everything. Like, so, I just can't understand, from either perspective, like, people who hate the game, were looking forward to the game, like, it did really need to be canceled? Like, after all the years of hype, after the millions of dollars spent on development and marketing?
Well, yeah, because Bill Gates needs to drink your salty tears. That's why.
But here's the thing. I heard that there was, like, even months ago, there was some tension between the lead developer of Platinum and Microsoft or whatever, however that relationship works. But I heard that, like, there was a lot of tension between the two. So there was some rumblings about maybe that game was in trouble. Like, a couple months ago, I remember seeing something. Like, there was speculation that game might be in trouble. Just because the guy got on Twitter, like the lead designer or something, the project manager of that game got on Twitter and
I can fill in all the details.
kind of bashed Microsoft a little bit or something. I don't know.
Yep.
Oh no, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yes, I have heard of it. It was the game director actually. The game
Yeah,
director.
yeah.
Oh my
I
god,
can't
I've talked
pronounce
about
his-
this with either both of y'all or one of y'all, but yeah,
Right.
yeah. You're talking about Hideki Kamiya.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
So I'll
it.
fill in all the details. Is Hideki Kamiya? Yeah, the actual like the guy that basically runs Platinum. You know,
Right.
back in July, he said it was a tweet he made, and it said, "Those shits at Microsoft, are they fucking with me?"
Right.
Yeah,
It's
and that's
like a
still
Donald
on
Trump
Twitter.
tweet or something.
Oh.
Yeah. So basically, some shit was going down quite a while back.
Right.
Yes. And,
So
and
that started some speculation. So
well, the thing is, apparently in the industry, what people were saying is that Microsoft is they're very much like this. They will get somebody to develop something. They will add multiple changes on there, but the budget won't change, which I've dealt with a lot with, as being a developer.
that's bullshit.
Yes, it
Yeah.
is.
Yeah.
But the budget is pretty big to begin with. So Platinum, this is a game that they've been wanting to create for a quite long time. It's quite a big budget than their smaller projects that they take on. They're very like a high, they take on small budget projects, but they deliver like way beyond.
Yeah, they
beyond.
Right.
take their budget, they take what money they got, and they use it to its full effect.
Right. Yeah. More so. They're amazing. So
Yeah.
this is a game that they got a really big budget because Microsoft. So they're like, great, we actually get to do our own game, not somebody else's game for once, But I guess Microsoft more and more started putting their hands in there, started wanting things changed to eventually you get something like that tweet,
Right.
and then I'm pretty sure relations were going downhill.
Yeah. with
and
that
then
tweet, yeah.
well, I'm sure that it had already at that point, because if that's
Yeah.
getting out there at that point, then it's like, bad shit was going on. And so they actually apparently pulled the plug.
But here's what really stings. That's an exclusive.
Mm-hmm.
That
Yeah.
if this wasn't you know what I mean. It's just like it's a shot to just when Xbox One was gaining momentum on PlayStation, PR wise and everything else. That this is like it's a slap in the face to take away one of their exclusive games.
And
Well,
one of their biggest exclusive games,
Exactly.
like Scalebound, out of all the Xbox exclusives, had the most pre-orders. I looked this up. Like compared to Halo Wars 2, Sea of Thieves, you can actually pre-order those games already.
Yeah.
Scalebound had the most pre-orders.
What about Crackdown 3? I think they had
Right.
that.
Yeah, it had more pre-orders than that too.
And that's
Scalebound had
to
the most-
Count's point, PR wise, Microsoft was doing good. But when you fuck with gamers that know their video games and they know developers like Platinum, now you're hitting at the core of gamers, and those are some angry fucking nerds. So
Yeah, they are.
now that is bad PR for Microsoft once again. That's not good news at all. But hey, we'll see.
I mean,
see what
maybe the
happens.
game, maybe they weren't happy with like the performance of the game. I mean, I don't know. Maybe they should have waited for the Xbox Scorpio.
I'm pretty sure it started off like, "Hey, Count, you're going to be able to run this podcast however you want." And I'm just like setting up some stuff, and I'm just gonna set up real quick, and it's all you. And then 6 months later, you're not running it anymore.
You're not, yeah.
All the
exactly.
changes are being pushed, and you're like, I don't even want it. You know what? Fuck this.
Right. Yeah, I hear you.
So yeah, that's basically what's going on.
But that's such a shame because when I've
Happens
read
all the time, dude.
I've watched the dev diaries on Scalebound,
Mm-hmm.
and I can tell. I look at these developers' faces. I see the smiles on their faces when they talk about this game. This is a game they really wanted to make. This is a game they enjoyed making. When they talked about how they designed the gameplay, how they designed the main dragon character. Like you could see the excitement on their faces. They wanted people to fucking play this, and now
Well,
I
of
just really
course.
hope
I mean,
this
what
gets
are they gonna
revived.
do?
I hope this gets revived somehow. This was going to come out on Xbox One and PC, so
Yeah,
maybe they
Windows.
can break away. Maybe they can break away from Microsoft. And
Well, I
then
think we got
publish
lucky
it
with
themselves.
Silent Hills, but that took that took a big change to happen. So I don't know that it's going to happen with Platinum if they're going to be able to employ, all of those people. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, because
clearly
I've heard
the
that
budget
they're
wasn't
holding
there on their
to
own.
the IP. I've heard that, but I mean, do they scrap what they have? Because, like Gamertron said, it kind
Probably
of looked like they had about an 80% finished game.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
They had
So-
several gameplay videos showing
Right.
off this semi-open world, showing off the boss battles, showing
Oh,
out
apparently
showing how you
Microsoft
can
owns the
customize your
IP.
dragon.
Yeah, it's game over if Microsoft owns the IP.
Yeah.
Well, maybe they might. Who knows what they'll do with the Scorpio, though? You know.
Yeah,
Might be
but
a plan
that
to push
means
it back
giving
to
it to a
Scorpio.
different developer, though, which is basically saying "fuck you," you know?
Right. Yeah, that's
Big
bad.
time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that would be bad. So who knows?
But here's I guess kind of a silver lining. It's not really, but since the cancellation of Scalebound, hype for Nier Automata. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong.
Automata.
Automata. Nier
You don't know
Automata.
anything Japanese, do you? I'm just
the what?
curious. Like, I seem to know more about all of the stuff that's going on. I'm just curious. Do you follow any of that stuff very much?
Who to what?
Japanese
Gamertron?
developers?
Yeah. Just out of curiosity.
I never even heard of it.
Very few. Very
Okay.
few.
All right. Yeah, I just seem to get like a lot of news about it. So that's why when I'm hearing you guys talk about stuff, and I'm like, it's okay.
Well, anyways, the Nier sequel
Yeah.
that Platinum is developing, pre-orders have skyrocketed that thing since Scalebound's cancellation, and just like hype and discussion talking about that has also skyrocketed. And
Yeah.
many people are saying that the new Nier game is maybe the savior of Platinum or something like that. Because
Okay.
I
It
don't
was
know.
already well hyped. It was already going well. It was going to already. If anything, this is just drawing a little bit more attention and sad faces to it. Oh no, poor Platinum. Oh, but they got this other game. But honestly, it was already, the hype was real for that already. You know, so that was already, that's already going well. Especially with things like the butthole, you know, so.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
I can't believe that's an actual story.
And the developer being like, hey, send us your fan stuff. That's fine with us. And they get like their inbox is full of buttholes. So that's great. And if you don't know all about that, you should go look it up. The
All right,
butthole
I
is-
don't know anything what you're
Have you
Well,
guys-
apparently, you know, in the game, they were saying one of the characters, you could see like not just their butt, but like pretty much their butthole. So it was like, wait, what? Yeah, like there was a skirt. There's a skirt, and you could kind of see up there. I'm not even kidding. And so I
like
think
Watch
one of the
Dogs 2 Vagina or something? I don't know.
yeah, only different, similar, but not. It's a different hole. Yeah. Google, here I come. Exactly. Yeah.
Eddie
so
says from now on, assume if Gamertron mentions it, it will be canceled the next
Oh
day.
God.
nice. We got a track record. That's awesome.
Yeah.
I see. What else can we mention? Can you mention Trump real quick? And we can cancel him. Oh shit! Count triggered. Yeah.
No, I'm not a Trump supporter.
I'm just saying if it would have been Hillary, I would have said the same thing. I don't give a shit.
It's like quit whining. He won the election fair. And
You make
square.
fair- you make fun of
Russians had
whoever's
anything
in
to do with
power.
it.
That's
Quit
all that's to it.
whining. Yeah.
Anyways, have you guys like actually seen gameplay from Nier? Because since the
Yes.
cancellation of Scalebound, I've been looked up more on Nier, and it's coming to PC, and the
Yes.
gameplay actually looks pretty fucking awesome.
Of course it does. It's fucking
What kind
platinum.
of game are we talking about?
Jesus
What
Christ.
kind of game are we? Like, what style of game is it?
It has
hack
it
and
has a
slash
mix.
Oh, okay.
Think
really does
like
have a mix.
Bayonetta, Devil May Cry, and I feel a bit of Dark Souls watching
Well,
it.
well, the thing is,
Eh.
you have some gameplay that is that third person like that, but then you also have some overhead views that can. It's almost like bullet hell stuff. So it's quite a mix of stuff. Actually, it's really neat. It's different, you know.
And we're giving up a epic dragon game for a fucking another Dark Souls.
It's not that at all. He said that, but that shouldn't. That's not
I'm
accurate.
just saying from the. It's not like that. I mean in
All
terms
right.
of the combat. The combat kind of gave me like a Dark Souls vibe in the way the character like dodges and counters and stuff like that. My
gotcha.
apologies for the confusion.
Oh man.
Craziness.
Anyways,
But,
yeah,
yeah.
Nier Automata's definitely something to look forward to if you're into that kind of Japanese stuff, Drakengard and all that.
But we're going to be getting plenty of combat for with the For Honor beta.
Oh yeah, they finally announced that January 26th is going to be the beta that everyone can join.
I think they watched some of my gameplay on Twitch and said, "Fuck you! You're not getting a beta invite.
Oh,
We're going to make
really?
this game look bad." Yeah.
Now, you just said everyone can join, but then he said invite. And when I signed up, had to sign up to something too. So is it everybody?
I don't think it is. I think it's...
I could have swore it said open beta. Maybe it's closed beta. Sorry, I could be screwing up here.
Because
Sorry.
they ask you what platform, and then they said, hey, we'll get back with you.
Yeah, if it's an open beta, that's interesting.
For Honor.
Well, I'm sure
Yeah.
they don't want... I'm sure they can't take everyone because they're going to have,
Beta registration. Let's see. Sign up for the closed beta.
closed beta.
Okay, so it is closed. It's not
That's what
open.
it said when I got there.
Yeah, it's closed. Yeah, I mean, you're going to have to get an email. They'll probably give Janzer the game for fucking free or something.
Dude, when does that happen? That's happened one time in my entire life.
Get the fuck out of here.
No, I'm not going to because it's only happened one time in my entire fucking life. And that happened because of Phil telling me somebody else was giving it away for free, and I just got lucky, and I gave him a sad story about being out of job.
Oh,
exactly.
okay.
For once that worked.
All right, I take it back. that was a low blow. I take it back.
Not really. It was funny.
So
I got to try to put these topics in order.
You're not looking forward to For Honor? You're not interested?
No,
in
I
it?
signed up for the beta. I'll play it. I mean, I'm just not like, I can't wait for that game. I can't wait. You know what I mean?
Me either.
Ah, okay.
I will play. I'll play it. I'm not crazy about the little quick time side events that are going to be littered throughout the game, like fucking, the busy work you have to do, like climbing a rope while people throw hot tar down on
That's
you.
that's only in the single player campaign. That will not be in the multiplayer.
Yeah. Okay. We'll see. I mean,
No, I'm not.
Like
I'm
I
not.
said, I'll play it, but
I'm in the same camp as you on that. I never mentioned that I was like excited, but
right.
if there's an opportunity to get in on it free,
There
sure.
you go.
Yeah, I guess
Hell
so.
yeah. Hell yeah. They'll have an NDA on it though. You're not gonna be able to stream that, I'm pretty sure. And
Really?
Probably.
yeah,
we'll
it's
see,
not a
we'll see.
closed beta. A lot of those
Right.
closed betas have NDAs, so
Yep.
yeah.
It's a really big title too. So
Yeah. So I'm sure because if it turns out that it sucks, they don't want that being streamed all over Twitch, so
Well, sucks.
Obviously.
Sucks in what way count?
with some
because
girl twerking in front of
I
it.
don't know. I'm speculating. I don't know exactly how it would suck. I mean, I know it's one of your beloved upcoming titles. So
Every
I
title is his
anything
beloved.
negative.
Every title is beloved to him.
Oh, I
Count.
know this guy, man.
Jesus.
well, games are my children, for I am the Pope of gaming.
Oh, that sounds weird.
The Pope
So
of
if you
gaming,
go
really?
sign up, guys, if you
Yeah.
go sign up on the website Ubisoft for Honor, there's actually
Montreal.
Yeah, you can actually do a bunch of like activities, is what they call them, to get you kind of like points for giveaways. And one of the giveaways is like a special copy of the game with a bunch of other bullshit. So if you got time to click on a bunch of links and you don't even have to look at the stuff, go ahead and do that, and then sign up for the sweepstakes. It's free. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Because you don't have to actually look at the link if you don't want to. I did because I actually want to look at the content for the game. But you can, there's like some artwork that they're giving away, but it's all digital, so who cares? You'll probably find it online for free anyways. But the other part is that whole package of stuff that you can get with it, which I can't remember what it is. It's some special copy of the game.
Ooh.
Probably signed, or I think it's also maybe a season pass or something.
Yeah,
Of course, there's going to be a season pass with Ubisoft.
Yeah, there is, because that's how they're doing things now.
Yep.
Let me go to the activities. I'll tell you what the damn sweepstakes is now. Rewards, because I'm curious too. I keep saying, "Oh, there's a thing, and you get a thing." I don't fucking know. Collector's edition. There you go. It's got it looks
You get
like
a
it's got
Viking
a
helmet
helmet.
with a mug of
3.
ale or
You get
some
3 individual helmets. A collector's box.
Damn. Seriously?
Game plus the season pass. And yeah, there you go.
Are they wearable like the Titanfall 2?
Yeah, if you can't put it on your head, you can put it on your other head, probably. So I mean, it's either big or small. So I'm just saying. Hey, baby, brought the samurai tonight.
I have a big head, so
Well, there you go. They have 2 sizes, so hopefully you'll fit.
you are twisted and sick.
Gotta have a little fun sometimes. Oh man. Count will be on the Conan. Oh yeah, what's going on with that? Anything new?
Yeah, that game gets early access on Steam on January 28th, I believe it is.
Damn.
I think it's the 28th. It might be the 31st. Maybe
So-
I better don't quote me on that, but
No, quoting you right now. Actually,
No,
you can hear the keys typing.
but yeah, I'm just wondering how much they're going to charge for the early access. But you know,
Conan the Librarian.
Yeah, I'm hyped for that game, man. That game looks
28th.
pretty sick.
What's the actual title? And it's not the Librarian.
What are you talking?
Conan Worlds. What's it
Conan
called?
Exiles.
Exiles.
Yeah. Where you
Okay, the
start
28th.
off. Yeah, I guess you start off your character. You're in the desert and you're crucified on the tree of shame or whatever the fuck they call that from the Conan
yeah.
movie.
Does Mad Max get you down?
Yeah, hey, maybe. And I'm hoping you'll stream it so I can hear some more Crocodile Dundee accent from you. But anyway, that's an inside joke.
It's the worst. That wasn't even close to being
actually-
Australian.
You
It's
had me
fucking
convinced.
horrible.
You had me convinced that you
I
might
kept
be
doing
like
a
from New
Cockney
Zealand or
accent.
something.
I was like, "Oi, mate," and then next
Yeah.
thing you know, it turned into a Cockney accent. It turned into like, "You like a cup of tea?" You know,
Now,
it's
you
like, wait,
sounded
that's
more
not
like
right.
you sounded more like you were from New Zealand, but
Well,
I mean, you know, close
That
enough.
and then Borat showed up at some point. I was like, "What am I doing?"
Borat, yeah.
Yeah, I do the Borat accent a lot, and I was like,
Borat,
"Oh
yeah.
shit, I don't even know what I'm doing anymore."
It
These
was
are horrible.
entertaining though. You had me.
About as entertaining as a house fire. I understand.
Hey, house fires can be pretty entertaining, especially when your enemies are in the house.
That's
enemies.
sadistic, dude. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
You sound like Donald Trump now. But anyway, back to Conan Exiles. Yeah, it's kind of cool.
Trump, what are the
because-
best things in life? To see your enemies flee before you.
Oh,
did you hear
about the beef?
Did
It's
you
weird
hear?
You say that? Donald Trump and Arnold Schwarzenegger are having a little bit of beef because
Oh,
I guess
Whoa.
the ratings. Arnold Schwarzenegger is the new host of The Apprentice.
Well, you know what he
And
says when they are fired, right?
He says you're terminated.
Right, and
But-
then he says,
What?
you don't know what he says after that?
Get to the chopper.
Yes.
Yeah.
And they have an actual chopper for them to get in.
Oh, that's fucking hilarious.
Oh yes, go look it up, man.
But I guess the ratings were way down, and
Oh,
Trump
of course it would
bashed
be.
him. Trump bashed him on Twitter. Of course
Would
it
be,
is.
yeah,
like
because he's a
season
child.
11. It's season 11 of the fucking show too, or something like that. So what do you
Yeah.
expect? But
Of course, Trump bashed him. He's a fucking child, you know.
Well,
Jesus Christ.
Arnold Schwarzenegger publicly said he wasn't going to support Trump, even though he is a Republican. But he
Yeah.
said he was never going to support Trump. And Trump, you know, he didn't want to go toe to toe with Arnold, but he kind of did it like behind the back a little bit, you know. so-
Right. Of course. Yeah.
But anyway,
Like on his Twitter in front of everyone.
yeah, there you go.
They're children. Fucking
Yeah,
idiots.
they are.
Fucking Arnold's no better, man.
But
Jesus
oh,
Christ.
definitely not. Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, anyway, about the
But Conan Exiles, man, it's cool that you're going to be able to like select a certain god that you're going to be able to pray to, like Set or Crom or Mithra. There's like 4 different gods. I can't remember the other one, but and then you'll be able to summon that once you build up like you build up points. I don't know their terminology for it, but you like build up the god. You'll be able to like summon the god, and he'll fight for you for an extended period of time or something. I don't know,
Cool.
but I guess you can crash your own shit too. Like you have to be careful where you put the temple that you know where the god will spawn from, because if he goes walking, he'll like fucking bust.
Oh.
He'll like step on the shit you've crafted and bust your shelters and shit. So you know,
Oh shit.
That's weird.
yeah.
So Count, how much do you like know about the Conan gang? I know you've been following this for a while.
I watched the 2 dev live streams. I watched like I watched bits and pieces of I didn't watch them all the way through, but I watched, you know, and it just looks pretty cool. It's probably overhyped a little bit, you know, as far as they're concerned, but I think it'd be decent. I think it looks better than most survival games, you know.
Well, that's all going to be dependent on this thing, which I wanted to ask you. How's the starter experience? Like when you first get into the game, like how
Wait,
basically,
you've
how
played it,
much
Count?
No, I haven't played it.
Oh.
But you've watched live streams.
I've seen
from
them
the
play.
devs.
You. What do you mean? Like, how's the starter?
Like when you first get into the game, like how much of a worthless piece of shit are you when you start the game? Because that's how these survival
Well,
games start.
you're
You start with
crucified up
absolutely
on the
nothing.
tree of sorrow. You're like stranded. You know that scene in Conan,
Right.
the original Conan, where
See-
Arnold Schwarzenegger gets put up on the Tree of Sorrow in the middle of the desert.
See, to me, Count, that makes a lot more sense than what I know what you're talking about, Gamertron. Usually on these survival games, you start as just like a dumb mook, and but here there's a story, there's a reason why you're like that with nothing, you know,
Right?
and it makes sense because that's the movie,
Right.
Yeah,
Exactly. They've taken a lot from the original movie.
That's cool.
So, and there's cool, I think it's going to be a lot like Ark Survival, but
oh God, why'd you have to say that? You ruined it for me. You just ruined it for me.
Might be better, but it's actually going to be like a story canon that I'm somewhat familiar with and somewhat I give a shit about. So yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna get the game. I'm gonna give it a chance. I'm not gonna like blindly love it. If it's crap, trust me. I'll let you know. I'm not a Star Citizen YouTuber, so yeah.
Wait, what? Okay, you need to connect the dots for me on that one. What?
You need to listen to the podcast, and then you would know the lore. We build this lore for a reason.
Yeah, these Star Citizen YouTubers, I mean, are fucking delusional, man.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, this is the greatest thing ever. This is groundbreaking. It'll change gaming forever. I get on the game. I spend $40 on the game. I'm going to live stream the game later tonight.
Cool. There you go.
It's a piece of shit right now. It's absolutely garbage. 4 years, $114 million raised to fund the game.
I played Star Citizen, and now my poops are better.
Yeah, exactly. Star Marine. They have a thing called Star Marine. It's a crappy first person. I'm gonna stream it later. It's bad. But these YouTubers it's the greatest thing ever. Well, it's revolutionizing gaming.
They're trying to get in good. They're trying to get in good with the developers.
Exactly.
Why? Can we get a free copy of it? Can we get a free ship?
Well, they're like one dude bought the $15,000 package.
Right.
What?
I mean, they're fucking laughing all the way to the bank.
That's his investment. If he bought that, that's his investment on YouTube to try to become a YouTube channel about it. That's why.
Like a huge. Yeah.
He's thinking he could get 100,000 subs for that.
It's a guy called Red Eagle or some fucking Black Hawk Down or some stupid shit. I forget the fucking name.
So it has something to do with a bird. Gotcha.
Yeah, I had a video that I was going to show if I was streaming. I had a video all queued up, but, that turned to shit, so,
Oh, damn. All right, well, check it out on your channel later.
Conan's going to be like Ark, so it'll run at 7 FPS at lowest settings.
Yeah. And you'll be picking up dinosaur poop.
Yep.
And your own.
I need to reinstall Ark and see if they finally optimize the fucker.
But I guess on Conan, you can go out and get thralls. You can enslave people like NPCs, and then you bring them back. You drag them back to your camp, and you put them on the wheel. That grinding, that wheel that you walk around. And
now this is starting to sound a lot like Ark because it's replacing dinosaurs with slaves. Like in Ark, you collect dinosaurs.
Stop trying to ruin it.
Yeah, but dinosaurs don't go around and you don't.
No, he's trying to shit on Conan the movie. See, these are all references to the movie game.
Yeah, it's all.
But you don't know that movie
really
apparently.
The movie and the comic
that's
book
just
more
pulls
than,
from the lore.
I know that's in the movie. Yeah. I'm just talking about in terms of gameplay. Like he's talking about the gameplay, and I'm just relating this to the games, not movies.
Tell us more about the movie.
And I'm a Conan movie. The original Conan, directed by John Milius. I love that movie. It's one of my all-time favorite movies.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna,
Hey, I don't know that I've seen another movie with dogs with vests in it. Those dogs were wearing vests. Yeah. They were armor of some sort. I think. Yeah.
They had their dogs
that's
all
jacked
up. Yeah. Gotta catch them all, Rackshaw. We collect slaves now. Gotta catch them all. Oh, Jesus
God.
Christ. Anyway. But that's all I'm going to say.
For Crom.
Yeah, Crom. Yeah, that's one of the gods in the game.
Yeah.
And they have the big snake set. The big snake god.
That's from, but that's,
That's from the movie.
Yeah.
James Earl Jones,
I'm trying to think of you have the Barbarian, but then you have the Destroyer.
Oh?
Yeah.
Conan the Destroyer.
That was the second movie.
Yeah.
That was the second
the snake guy was from wasn't he from the second
No,
one?
the first
one was
movie
Snake
had
Eye. The second one was
set.
Boombatu or whatever, and then you had the one they were trying
The
to
second guy was the
Boombatu or whatever.
Amon, the sorcerer that turned
Right.
into the beast.
Right.
Amon, they broke the mirrors and all that shit.
Yeah, I know all that shit, dude. It's
I
some
love the
favorite
music.
shits. Yeah. My sister's brother's cousin. Yeah. That's where you get that shit from. Remember?
I think they even do
Weasel.
like the opening scene when the time that Atlantis, the oceans drank Atlantis and all that in the game. So that'd be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, James Earl Jones was the
First
set,
movie.
the
Yeah,
set
first movie.
priest. Yeah,
He had some hair in that movie, like some locks going on.
Yeah, that's pretty
there.
awesome. Yep.
Yeah. And he cut off Conan's mom's head and shit.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah,
That
that
hot,
was lovely.
that hot
Thanks, Count.
English actress.
See, that gave Gamertron some time to Google the movie, so he's like looking at shit.
Jesus, I'm not.
You're
I saw the movie years ago.
the great movie,
Right.
man. John Milius. He was
Totally
the writer and
believe
director
it.
of that. He got blacklisted by Hollywood for being a conservative, so
Oh.
Then he had a
Anyways,
stroke, and now he's like disabled. So it's really
Oh,
a sad.
jeez.
Yeah, it's a sad. He did like Red Dawn with Patrick
yeah.
Swayze.
Mhm.
He did that movie. He had a hand in writing Apocalypse Now. He didn't write it, but I guess the first draft of Apocalypse Now really sucked. So they said, John Milius, come in here and liven this up, and he added to it. So they have a documentary about him. So
Cool.
Okay. Wow.
Anyway.
That's
we got way
horrible.
off the.
Yeah,
got
no,
way off the road.
that's fine. That's a good stopping point there.
Okay. Well, here in terms more video game news.
Yeah.
And we can consider, like, I'm sure some will consider this negative. I consider this to be very positive news.
Of course you do.
An insider, what?
Nothing. Count and I both said the same thing. That's all.
we were on the same wavelength there. Yeah.
Kind of hard not to be, but go ahead.
An insider at Valve apparently leaked to a reporter basically confirmation that Half-Life 3 is not happening.
Yeah.
It's not in development. It does not exist. And I really hope Valve makes an official statement on this because it's about time we let it go. Just let it die. There are still those few poor souls out there that are hoping that
care.
Half-Life 3 happens, but I'm glad we got some hopefully official confirmation from someone who actually works at the company.
What's
that
wrong with
Half-Life 3
letting
is not-
them have their dream that's never going to happen? Let them care. Let them hope.
You're
If
gonna
nothing
hope
else,
you're-
man must have hope. All right?
Yeah, but hope for things that are tangible.
Who cares? How do you know it's not
What?
tangible? That guy could have been saying that as a, he
Hope
could have just been,
itself isn't tangible, so
he could have just been saying, he could have been a plant, like saying, all right, we need someone to get out there and like actually put this, news seed out there that's bullshit. We're working on it totally, but we want to just let people know that it's not happening officially, unofficially,
That seems like such a waste of time and money.
Sure, exactly. Yeah. Do you think Gaben doesn't have enough fucking money to waste his time? He does, absolutely.
You think he's just a giant troll just screwing with everybody?
Wouldn't
And they
you? I mean, come on. You can fuck with anybody. Half-Life 3 ain't coming out. Keep working, slave. Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
So whether it is or not, who gives a fuck? Let the people that want to believe that it's a conspiracy and it's going to come out, let them believe it. And if it's not, who cares? I don't care.
Okay, all right. What about you, Count?
I don't give a shit about Half-Life or Half-Life 3 or whatever. Just saying.
All right, shortest
If it
news
comes out,
story?
it does. If that game comes out, it doesn't affect my life one bit. So yeah,
It's like
I'm not
fucking
gonna
Drago
play it.
over there. If he dies, he
he
dies.
dies. He dies.
Oh, jeez. Okay. So shortest news.
What else can we
shit
on?
I got some more. This instead of like actual. I have some actual news here. That's not just all hearsay.
Sure.
So it turns out Microsoft and Epic
shit.
Games
Yeah.
Micro shit. And Epic Games are being sued by a football player who believes that the developers of Gears of War stole his likeness for a particular character
Who's the
and is
football
now
player?
suing for I don't know, some nobody. Anyways,
Wow.
he's suing.
He doesn't follow football, so he doesn't give a shit. That's why.
Are you talking about
No,
soccer
I'm not
football, or are you
I'm not-
talking about
Oh, I'm talking about American football.
American football?
See?
Okay.
That's why he
American
doesn't care extra more. He's like, it's not hockey. What do I give a fuck?
More so, this guy's just an ass. Suing Microsoft. Well, Microsoft deserves.
I'm
it,
gonna
like
have to
a good ass.
Google this one.
But yeah.
Yeah.
Apparently, this
'cause
guy
I'm dying
is
to know, 'cause
suing.
I think I know who it is.
All right, I'll let you Google it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's suing Epic
I was gonna
Games
do
and
it just to
Microsoft
find out,
because
but-
of the character Coltrane.
Yeah.
The character Cole. Apparently, he's claiming that this is stealing his likeness. This is strict copyright fraud, shit like that. And now there's a case going on. There's a court case
Linwood
going on.
Hamilton. Yeah,
Glenwood.
you're right. He is a nobody. I guess he's also a wrestler. Yeah.
He's also a wrestler. Oh, okay.
Hey, man's got to make $1, all right?
But yeah, that's-
Coltrane. Yeah,
Yeah.
Augustus Cole.
yeah.
Yeah.
Apparently, this guy thinks that Epic and Microsoft were aware of this guy and were like, "Hey, let's just copy him and put him in our game because we totally know who this guy is because he's so famous. This will get people to buy our game."
If it works for Lindsay Lohan, then
I was about ready to say Lindsay Lohan did the same thing to Rockstar, and
she actually won
lost.
that. No, she got something out of it.
What?
I'm pretty sure she did.
No, they dismissed that lawsuit.
Well, I think they paid her, is what it is. let me look it up. I'll look it up.
I doubt
God,
it.
but
I don't
this is
think
such-
they did. You're opening up a floodgate. You start.
I'm
paying
looking it up right now. I'm looking it up.
those claims because that guy that's behind, like, hell, the guy that lives on the beach in GTA. I mean, he kind of looks like me. I look like a bum. So yeah, I mean, fucking, I could sue them for taking my likeness or something. You
Yeah,
know?
I don't get these celebrities. Like, you're going to have people that look like you.
Yeah.
And you're going to have instances like in animation and in video games, of course, where character models are going to have a resemblance to
Yep.
you. It's going to happen. It doesn't mean there was malevolent intent behind it, and they wanted to earn some extra money by using your likeness.
I mean,
Okay,
for
so
Christ's sake, we made
The
a
Lohan thing, the court did not find evidence damning enough to warrant anything. So basically, she didn't get shit out of it.
right.
Yeah.
But you never.
They
know,
didn't say
Gina.
that it
You may be
wasn't
right.
her.
She might have gotten something just to make it go
Well-
away or something.
Well,
you
that's the
know?
thing. They didn't say that it didn't look like her
Right.
representation. What they ended up saying was that the video game is apparently a communicative form of entertainment, and so the story and all of that was different. So
Right.
it wasn't her, but it was. So
Yeah,
I think she
mean,
got paid. Is what it
obviously
is.
that she
They paid
was
her
maybe
something.
an inspiration. It's like the guy that
Somebody
tried
gave
to
her a
sue
bag of Coke, and she was done.
the guy that tried to
Get out of
sue
here,
Sylvester
crazy bitch.
Stallone over Rocky. There was a boxer that tried to sue.
Oh,
Sylvester
right, because he
Stallone.
took his story.
Yeah, he did take a story, but it was
Yeah.
an inspiration. He didn't.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
Sylvester Stallone didn't look like him or anything like that. So,
Yeah.
I mean, I can see maybe.
And the story was a different story. It was based on it, but
It
it
was
was
based-
not
right.
the same altogether.
Exactly.
Yeah. I can see how the guy would be salty. I think you would too if somebody based a movie off of your life, and you're like, "That's pretty much my
Especially
fucking
when
life."
you make hundreds of millions of dollars off
Yeah.
that movie. The
Yeah.
movie. I mean, you can give the guy $1 million or something.
yeah, you
know,
could do
that would
something.
hurt
Fucking
you.
bring him out and take him out to the fucking openings and stuff. Something you know,
Exactly.
just
Yeah.
like-
I mean, don't get bad press over it. So
right.
you know, hell, why didn't Rockstar just give Lindsay Lohan? I mean, they've got money to burn. Why don't they just give?
Well,
Lindsay
I'm
Lohan
telling
a
you,
little bit of
somebody
money?
they took her for a ride somewhere. They gave her fucking crack rock, and that was it.
Yeah, give her some Percocets and she'll
Yeah,
be
she was
fucking
good.
happy. You
Nah,
know,
she's on the crack, dude.
you know,
But
show
saying,
me,
"Can I
show
do
me
it for
your
her?"
tits, and
Yeah.
you know.
Oh,
She's
make
got a
me
nice
feel
set, though,
like
I'm
I
telling
don't know
you.
if she does anymore. They're probably dried up husks at this point.
Oh,
Hey, at this point, I'd take it, but you know, no, I'm just kidding. But
oh, jeez.
anyway,
Oh man. So we're all in agreement that this story is bullshit. And
well, hell yeah, it's bullshit. I mean, yeah. I mean, there's going to be coincidences. I love when they say they put that disclaimer out on. You have to put a disclaimer out on every single thing that you make.
Yeah.
The likenesses are coincidental, and this is not. But you got some people that just think the world revolves around them. Come on, this dude's a nobody. He quit football to do fucking pro wrestling. Some money. Yeah, I mean, come on.
Maybe he'll hear us and get on the podcast with us and sue us, and then we can. I'm looking for all the angles here.
The
all
world
right?
revolves around them. There may be 20 guys in the world that looks like. They're not all suing.
To be fair, I don't think there's any character in Gears of War that looks like someone from real life. Have you seen the shoulders and the arm muscles on those people?
Coincidentally,
there's some bodybuilders that have weird human proportions. They don't even look like normal humans anymore because they're something. They're like not just lifting; they're also shooting up. So yeah.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
Batista. But anyway,
yeah, that's true.
He plays Drax the Destroyer. So.
Okay. Anyway, I've done the last free stories. One of you guys cough something up.
What?
The last free stories we talked about.
You didn't do last.
When has that ever been a problem? If you don't want to do any of the podcasts,
oh my god, fine. I won't give any attitude. I'll be Mr. Nice Guy. Hey guys,
no, you can. I'm just saying, if you don't want to do something, that's okay. You don't have to.
I have more stories I can keep talking about if you guys want, but I don't want to keep rattling my mouth.
Just talk.
Why not? I do it.
We've been talking together. I mean, we've been inputting everything.
I rattle my mouth off. What's do it too.
Okay, well.
These are good stories, by the way.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Well, here's one I think we can really get into and have a I found this article from Finder.com. Never heard of it, but it was in the news recently. So here's the title of the article. 20 years of Metacritic scores show a steady decline in 90 and above video game titles.
Yeah, okay.
Metacritic.
Yeah, okay.
Aren't they like the Rotten Tomatoes but they go the opposite. They get lower scores. Rotten Tomatoes have higher scores normally than what the quality of the movie is.
Really?
They're kind of the anti-Rotten Tomatoes for the video game world. I don't know. Like Metacritic score, what are they based on?
I think user and critic reviews that they compile.
Yeah.
Well, the article goes on. Metacritic scores over time signal a decrease in critical favor in gaming. Yeah. Whether you love or hate Metacritic review scores in general, it's hard to deny the aggregator gives us a best possible overview of a game's global reception.
I disagree.
Yeah,
because you're going to have a lot of people comment on that have they've never played the game. They're just going by like some trailer they saw, so they're going to put their 2 cents in on the game and give it a low score if they don't give a fuck about the game.
I'm going to look for game right now, and we'll find some of this shit.
Games that are pieces of shit, but people freaking they have a hardcore fan following, so that it's going to have
Call
a bunch of people. Yeah, there you go. Let's call it. I'm interested. What's Call of Duty's like overall Metacritic score, like average?
I think it depends on the titles. Yeah, that's a good question. That's too much to look for.
Yeah, if it's above like 80, 85 on Metacritic, I call bullshit, because 85 is like a stellar score on Metacritic. There's great games that get like 78s, on Metacritic. Yeah. So fuck Metacritic.
Mm-hmm. Metacritic's Metascore is based on thousands of published critic reviews, and not just any armchair critic. They can have their score counted. You need to prove your consistently published quality reviews before Metacritic will consider your opinion of value.
Or pay us X dollars.
There you go.
Yep. Emphasize just kind of summed it up. People are hypercritical and follow the horde mentality. Exactly. It's all,
Mm-hmm. Exactly. But this chart that uses Metacritic shows that in the year 2000 is when there were the most critically received games.
Sorry.
I knew you were going to do that.
Metacritic scores will be going down.
Conan O'Brien and Andy Richter. Yeah.
Now, can we get sued by Conan now?
Probably.
I'm trying to get sued by somebody today. Because we'll make the headlines then, goddammit. Because we'll make we don't need to have lawyers. We can destroy the B3 GamingCast.
I have nothing to
we just need to get the publicity. And then we build the next one.
I'm poor white
simple.
trash.
It's simple.
I have
right.
nothing to take. What are they going to take?
Yeah, I'm unemployed. What are they going to take from me?
I'm poor white
what
trash, dude.
They
Yeah.
can take anything from me.
God. Well, I have something to lose here. God damn it! So
What
They
do you
can't
have
get
to
to you.
lose?
You're in Canada. You're fine.
Your dignity?
No one's going to get you there.
So yeah, in 2000, there were 32 games with 90 plus ratings, while in the year 2015 there were only 5, and in 2016 only 8 on Metacritic.
Because everyone's a critic now. You can be.
It went from 5 to 8, so that's going up.
Social media.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yep.
But still, though, the article continues, and basically, to sum it down, this guy praises Metacritic and says people are too harsh on it, how it can be used to help, judge and critique games and stuff like that, and basically goes to say that games are getting worse. Basically, the article is just saying, basically, games back then were better than games today now, and Metacritic proves it, is the gist of the article.
Bullshit. How
well,
do you
if the only people that can submit their info is quote unquote like gaming news places or whatever, right? They have to be publishers of like gaming content. Is that what it was?
Mm-hmm, exactly.
Yeah. Then that's really just dictated by them. So that's not exactly you can't get this right is the real thing. You can't get it right because either on one side you're going to get fuck faces, look at Amazon's reviews on things. By the way, if you ever want to see some stupid fucking reviews, go to Amazon and look at any of the reviews for products. Usually it's like, oh, this was stupid because same thing with Steam. Couldn't install game. Sucks. It's like you didn't actually play the game.
Why are you're thumbing the game down because
you didn't play
PC
the game?
Sucks.
Yeah,
really?
Yeah. You've got some
Are you
technical
fucking
issue,
kidding me?
right?
Yeah.
So it's either that or you have this where it's you're only invited if you're X, whatever that is. So then apparently those people are the only ones that get a chance to say what I think. And if you see how I played Mad Max, no one can think how I think. Okay. So yeah, it's just you're never going to win.
There was nothing wrong with the way you were playing Mad Max.
Well,
it was
apparently
different, but
the thing to go on that really quickly and to shit on Overwatch once again for another podcast. I play games pretty much that same way anytime I play them, the way I played Mad Max. I did the same thing with Overwatch, but people really did not appreciate that, and it's the only game that I can remember where people got pissed at how I was playing it wrong. And I'm like, fuck you. I'll play games however I want.
Don't play Dead by Daylight then.
Yeah. Or don't play any popular game, I suppose.
Yeah, don't try to have fun.
Yeah.
When you're playing Dead by Daylight, like you have to totally just stick to the script and do exactly this pattern when you're trying to start this generator. Don't try to run around Don't try to run around and do your own thing and fuck with the monster.
All I know, is if you get in one side of the car, you get out the other side because it's more efficient, all right? The long dark. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot. Yeah,
it's every goddamn game, People want you to play how they want you to play, and if you're not doing it, then you're wrong.
Oh, they get offended by it.
Oh,
yeah. It's like the social justice warrior attitude. If you don't think the way I think, oh, my God.
You got to bring it back to SJWs sometime during the podcast. Always.
I mean, if you don't put down Donald Trump, if you're not anti-Donald Trump, you hate women. That's what they say. I'm like, really? I love women. But I don't have a problem with Donald Trump,
Yeah.
Not yet anyway, but,
Hey,
but that still doesn't mean I dislike women, just because I don't hate Donald Trump. So it's the same thing with fucking video games nowadays.
It just, yeah.
Well, yeah.
But I encourage the backseat gaming because I usually suck at the game I'm playing. So it's like, I need help. And that was evident last night in my 5-hour Arkham Knight stream. Oh boy,
you were doing fine.
Without Philemon, I was fucked.
You were doing fine. I actually fell asleep during your stream.
Well, yeah, I don't blame you.
No, it was entertaining.
With my dick hanging down.
Here's what happens. I show
minutes.
up to Count's stream of Batman Arkham Asylum, right? And the first thing I hear is like, those people don't need to live. I just want those enemies to come out so I can kill them. I don't need to keep the people alive. Hostages.
Right. I don't give a shit about the hostages. I just want to kill shit. I'm Batman.
Well, in the background, it's like some 80s music playing. I'm like, I really want like this idea that Batman's actually listening to 80s music inside of his bat ears while
yeah,
he's
he
like
does.
going out about the town, you know?
No, that was actually the in-game radio. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, man, that would be so awesome. Anyways.
Yeah, but yeah. So I like the backseat gaming. So I don't get. I know you like to play the game how you like, and that's fine. That's beautiful.
There's a reason why I don't like backseat gaming, because all it does is it encourage people like that one idiot that showed up at your stream to say, "Oh, come to my stream and I'll show you how a real man plays the game."
That,
you know,
that right there.
Get
is
the fuck out of
douchey.
here.
That's
Right.
just somebody being a douche.
But here's the other thing that I find: gamers specifically, they think that failure somehow is a bad thing in games. I'm like, no. You don't understand. Because I don't perfect it the first time I do it, doesn't mean that it's a bad experience, you idiot. It's a video game. This is the one place that it's perfectly okay to fucking fail.
Yeah, you
in
can
real
take
life,
a risk.
That's a different story. Yeah.
If I jump down in a crowd of 6 armed thugs and I'm Batman and they shoot the fuck out of me, I'm not bleeding in real life. I mean, that's fun for me.
It's okay to fail.
You
uptight pieces of shit.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. But no, they can't see a fail. Oh
my God. Yeah. Just, but yeah, Phil really helped me out, in that game because
you needed it.
I needed it. I needed it bad.
I feel so sorry for you guys. You get some of the worst people on your streams.
Are you saying Phil's a bad person?
Wow.
No, fuck.
I kind of like Phil. Jesus.
Oh, wow.
Say that about Phil.
That's a dig on
Phil.
Phil.
Up. Now, I'm talking about
Okay.
the assholes you get in chat that give you that shit. I'm sorry to hear that.
It's because you ignore your chat. That's why you don't see it.
I don't ignore my chat.
What? Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
Totally.
No,
I was at your the prior live stream. You absolutely ignored. You even said at one point, "What are you guys talking about?" Oh, you guys, I'm just going to go back to playing the game.
But what was I supposed to say? What was I supposed to respond? They were having their own conversation. Wasn't about me. What am I supposed to say?
Oh,
but
man.
I need help when I'm streaming a lot of times. I mean, I don't mind it. Like Phil last night, I was actually just sitting there looking at the chat box going, "Okay, Phil, what do I do next?"
Nice.
And when he didn't say anything, it felt bad. I mean, I was just like, I'm lost.
The Batmobile can blow up tanks. And so can Hulk's farts. That's what I remember.
That was funny. See, the guy I was talking to is a DC fanboy, Dark Horus, in my chat. So I was trolling him on, DC. I put down DC, and he puts down Marvel. So when you came by, it was a perfect timing. Talking about
because I'm an idiot.
That's why I said the Spider-Mobile.
Spider-Mobile. Yeah.
I hope they have the Spider-Mobile. It's got to be better than the fucking Batmobile in that game. But Bill says I'm no backseat gamer, but I was.
That's exactly what a backseat gamer would say.
Yeah. No, I don't. He's not. I was asking for help. I was like, okay, what do I do now, Phil?
I just like seeing the viewer count
that game
go
is
down.
Fucking hard, man.
We had 14 people watching. Now we're down to 10. It's beautiful.
Oh God.
11 I've got. But...
anyway. Man. Anyways, the article, Offer has no clue what he's fucking talking about. Metacritic is not a professional or appropriate way to judge video games, especially whether you're going to like a video game or not, because that's totally subjective. And what I try to explain to people on a daily basis is that you never know if you're going to like a game or not. Sure, someone can tell you they hate it or it sucks or something like that. But if I took everyone's word that this game sucked or this game was good, then I would have played some of my most favorite games of all time. Like if I took everyone's review of Evolve into account, like Angry Joe's and so many others who said, "Oh, Evolve is shit, Evolve is shit." If I took everyone's review into account and didn't play the game for myself, I would have missed out on one of the most awesome experiences I've had in gaming.
I kind of disagree with what you're saying, but that's because you think that you have to experience things in order to know that you don't like them. I kind of disagree. I don't have to experience having like a dude's dick in my mouth to think that I'm not going to enjoy it.
This is not video.
Look, no. You're talking about like, how people make decisions and that kind of stuff. It's the same realm of like mental processes. So the thing is, what you're really trying to say is people can think for themselves. you don't have to take someone's critical reception of something in order to make form your own opinion.
Exactly.
You can watch some gameplay, you can listen to that person, but at the end of the day, it's still your choice whether or not you think it would be fun for yourself based on what you know you like.
Yes.
Now, if
there
you're
we
an
go.
empty idiot and you don't know how to make your own decisions about whether or not you might like something, then yeah, you're just going to constantly have to like, you don't just go to watch Angry Joe stuff, then you become part of the Joe army, you know? That's when, like, you know, that's what Count would say too. That's when you stop thinking and you're just like, you just, whatever it is. Oh, what should I be? Oh, I should be doing that. Okay, great. But I don't think you necessarily need to play it in order to find out if you like it. You'll know, you know, you'll know. I don't have to play Barbie Horse Adventures to know I'm not going to enjoy it.
Right. But then you shouldn't be commenting on the game on Metacritic, though.
Right.
You know what I mean? I mean, they shouldn't, you know what I'm saying? It should
Well,
be the people that are people that are actually interested in playing the game, whether or not they know they like it or not.
Yeah. Technically, a critic is not just a normal person usually, but everyone thinks they're a critic now. Anyways, so that kind of
It's like
has
the
gone out
movie
the door.
critics. You know, why are you putting a lot of weight on a critic like that goes to see maybe a superhero movie and they fucking hate the genre? Then I'm not going to care about their opinion.
Right.
They're perfectly right in the right to have an opinion, but I'm not going to put that weight on, and that it needs to be broken down, like how much weight we're putting on people that don't give a shit about the genres. You know, same with video games. So,
yeah, I think there was someone that gave a review for, I think it was for Doom, but the guy normally reviewed like rhythm games. You know, I could be wrong. It could be another shooter, but it was something like
example.
that. Yeah, the idea is really what I'm getting across. Yeah, it's the same thing. And this really did happen too. And he gave like a really poor opinion of whatever that shooter was. But the guy admitted, like later on, he's like, I don't really play these things, but it was part of the assignment. You know, as a reviewer, sometimes you get shit you don't want to have to do.
Exactly.
But yeah, we should at least know that as the reader then.
See, when I go to Rotten Tomatoes, when I look up a movie, I take the high, I take the mean, I take the high and the low, and I average it.
Right.
And that usually comes, you know, plus or minus a little bit, but that usually, you know, if you look at the hordes of fans that are always going to give it like a 95 or whatever, and then you're going to have the people that hate it, you know, like the DC movies. You've got all the Marvel fanboys probably giving it super low scores or whatever. So you got to take the high, the low, you know, and
you just
take
read
the
their
mean.
words. You can tell.
Yeah.
You can tell if they're being shitheads, you know?
Yeah, like, you know, knock out the highest scores and knock out the lowest scores, and somewhere in the middle is your...
And quite frankly, that's what kind of disqualifies like websites like Rotten Tomatoes and Metacritic for me, is that anyone can post anything. Like, they'll say that, oh, it only takes into account people who have a record or pay us money, you know.
You know, I really don't do things based off of reviews. I probably haven't done that since, like, I don't know, maybe 10 years ago or something. I really don't, because I just stopped finding them to be useful.
Right.
Yeah. Same.
You just can't tell
useful.
with what they're saying,
exactly.
you know?
Yep.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, never, you know, that's a good thing. Never get too high about it. Never, you know, go in, you know what I mean? It's the same with video games.
I think what's useful about YouTube, like video game previews and reviews, is the fact that you get to see the product.
Yes.
You know, I don't necessarily care about what's that big fat dude, dragon dildo guy, Jim
Jim
Sterling. Right.
Boglins.
I don't necessarily what he talks about them all the fucking time.
Boglins.
Or he used to, at least. He used to talk, and then he brought them out too. He used to show them on camera, you know. Yeah, I don't necessarily always have to listen to his wording, you know, sometimes if he's talking about a game, but most times he's shitting on like a developer because they're being assholes. So then he puts the gameplay up, and you can see for yourself the gameplay's horrible.
Right.
You know?
You know, now if you have 30 YouTube critics and they all make the same video where this is crap, then it's probably going to be crap. You know what I mean? But like Evolve, you had people You had YouTubers that liked Evolve, and then you
Yeah.
had it was a polarizing game. So,
But
right
then you
there,
had
have
like
to-
all the YouTubers that liked Overwatch, and it turns out like it's shit.
Well, I don't think the game's shit. I just
Like Overwatch isn't shit. It's way overhyped.
Yeah.
It's way overhyped and way overrated. Like people.
I was
talk
just trying
how
to trigger. I was just
Yeah,
trying to
I
trigger
know,
Gamertron.
Oh no, don't worry. I'm sufficiently triggered. I'm just going to go into this in a more.
I don't think it's shit.
I know.
I'd probably enjoy it too. Oh.
Yeah, I think everybody can enjoy Overwatch. My problem with it is people.
I think I'd like it more than Titanfall 2, actually.
Oh, without a single player campaign. I'm trying so hard. not to
This is
scream
so
in your ear
easy
right
to
now, 'cause
do.
it'd be very
Count.
rude.
It's so easy.
You know, I'm on a loss.
because you know
I broke him.
To
I don't know if I
everything.
should
must
go into
break you.
I don't know if I should go into a rant about Overwatch.
I
right
was
now
just
or
messing
go
with
to
you
the
because I
next
knew I could
topic.
mess with you. Move to the next topic. Move to you're
Okay,
right.
okay, so
Your
that was
instincts
my-
are correct, young
That-
They'll
Joe.
respond to everything. You know that.
Yeah. I'm not even trying. It's true. Next topic. Yeah.
Next topic for me. Did I go over?
You haven't
everything?
hit any of mine, so I'm still good.
Cool.
I think I might have. Oh, wait! Dumbass. I do have one more. And what do you know? We talked about Overwatch, so this gives me a chance to talk about Battleborn. Because Battleborn is having a huge update on January 19th, and they're basically redoing the game almost from the ground up to make it
Lord.
more appeasing for players. First off, they're releasing their final new season pass character, Beatrix. They've shown off like some concept art for her. Haven't showed off any gameplay yet.
Beatrix, isn't Harry Potter going to sue somebody? Isn't that the evil witch in Harry Potter?
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay then.
I don't know anything about that.
Maybe she's a wizard, Harry.
I
don't
might be
know.
wrong, but
A hairy wizard? Go ahead. I don't know what's going on.
They're also releasing their next DLC story operation. So again, more story content. So new character, new story mission. But along with that, they're redoing the new player experience. When you get into the game now, all characters are going to be unlocked. You no longer need to work to unlock all the characters. Like Overwatch, as a matter of fact, all characters are going to be unlocked from the get-go for new
they
players
should have done
now.
that from the get-go.
Yeah, and they're doing that
and-
now.
And they need to let you keep your progression.
You know, it would have been fine, Count. It would have been fine, but they didn't know what they were up against.
You're right. They got blindsided. Yeah.
Yep. They really
Yeah.
got fucking blindsided. And that's not even... They needed some spies. They needed industry spies. They really did. I mean...
Oh, yeah. No, you're right. Yep.
Because they offered a limited game, and Overwatch offered a one-focused, tight game. That's it. Whereas Battleborn was like, here's all these things that can be progressively unlocked or whatever over time. But
Yes.
people wanted the, I need it now. Because that's the society we have anyways. So, you know, that's what Overwatch.
Which
Also
is really
gambling.
weird.
People love
Oh, yes,
gambling. But they
gambling.
hate it. But they love it at the same time.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I hate RNG. Give me my boxes. I want to spend money for these boxes. What am I getting? I don't know. But I'm going to spend money. Boxes. Fuck
So-
RNG. Yeah. Basically.
Yep, exactly that.
Yep.
So, on top of unlocking all the characters from the get-go, the main quests the main story missions are getting a kind of a rehaul. They're going to make them easier, basically, so that players who were having
Plebs.
difficulty with them. Pardon?
Plebs.
Plebs?
Yeah, plebs.
Plebs.
Plebs could handle it.
Yeah, exactly.
Casuals. Yeah.
They're
Like
also
me.
increasing the reward. They're also increasing the reward system so that when you beat a story mission, you're basically granted way more rewards. And they're adding even more tutorials. They're adding a new PvP tutorial to actually explain in depth how the game mode works. Like they have mini short tutorials at the beginning of a match. Like, oh, this is your objective. This is what you gotta do. But this new tutorial is going to go in depth and show the player like play by play how to play the multiplayer. And they're also adding a new dojo mode, which is basically a training mode where you can test out characters, test out their abilities on minions.
And that the last thing they're adding is free hand jobs for evereveryone. Yeah, no,
I think it's
true.
too late, Gamertron. On this.
Employee will come over, service you, by hand.
Yeah, all of this is too little, too late, in my opinion.
If they're not selling it for 75% off or something like that, and
Battleborn's
or 50%,
There's also going to be a price drop. There's also going to be a price drop.
Battleborn's never going to compete with the giant that's Overwatch.
Oh no!
Well, what it's trying to do,
Battleborn when you can play the multiplayer on Overwatch. I like the single player campaign on Battleborn.
Yeah,
I hate the fact that every chapter resets your damn character.
Well, they're not trying to compete. What they're trying to do is save face or stop the bleeding.
Yeah, they're trying to. But
it's not even save face anymore. They're just trying to stop the bleeding. They're just can we somehow get any money back somehow?
Right. Yep.
Yeah.
It's a last ditch effort to save the name of the game a little bit, but
yep.
It's a little, it's a quick. They're going to try to make a little bit of quick money off of it, and then it'll go away, and then,
I get it, but good game, still a good game.
I agree 100%. It's a funny game.
Mm-hmm. Did they have
funny game.
another free weekend or anything?
They did. They did actually. They did recently. Yeah.
When?
I was sometime around the holidays. It was around the holidays.
Oh shit.
I know, but I was sick during the time. It was around the time I was sick, so
that was just 3 weeks ago or 4 weeks ago.
Yeah, around the time, yeah.
Wow. That's just not good. Huh.
On top of that, they're redoing the UI, the user interface. They're making changes to that to make it much more easier for players. They're introducing daily quests.
It's a lot of development money. I can't believe they're doing all this and they're...
I know, man. They're introducing daily quests, a new system where you come into the game daily, you complete these quests, and you get rewards each day. It's like Division, Division's daily stuff, its daily story missions. These new daily quests are going to be a thing in Battleborn. They're increasing your overall character level and profile level, and they're updating the in-game economy. Basically,
wow.
Just a lot more rewards now.
Holy shit! Where are they getting the money from? Did they fire their creative director or what?
I have no clue.
It's half of you are fired because, jeez.
When you go out for a hamburger.
Whoa!
What the fuck?
Did you hear that ad? What the fuck?
I did when you go out for a hamburger.
For a hamburger, yeah. What the hell?
Who's going out for a hamburger?
What happened?
You didn't hear that,
I heard
Count?
an ad.
Did you not hear that, Count?
Something's going on. I opened up a YouTube video and it played an ad.
Why is your sound?
Why is that going through the stream? That's
that shouldn't.
Problem.
It would on my part, but if I did that, but I mute my tabs.
Oh, I know what the problem is. Okay, I'm sorry. Janzer's I don't give a shit.
No, I do. That's good.
Okay, that right there. Okay, I'll fix it after the show. Okay, I will not open any more videos. Okay. I know what I did wrong.
All right.
Okay. Okay, so yeah, the Battleborn's redone their economy just to give the player way more rewards. So they're really going all out. They're adding new content. They're adding new content, including a new story mission, map, character. They're redoing the whole new player experience.
That's sad. Well,
on top of that, this Thursday apparently. Thursday this week. So on the day this gets released on the 19th, Thursday, when this update hits, they're going to be doing a live stream showing everything off.
Wow, I can't imagine the amount of hate they're going to get in that. People trolling them and making fun of them, and that's some brave souls right there. Whew. Okay, so this is really boring to hear about, and also tragic and sad. But
does this not get you interested in the
come on,
Gamertron? Back in the game?
Come on.
What?
Really?
What?
Get
Really?
us back
What?
in the game.
Well, you back in the game. You own it, right, Count?
Yeah, yeah.
Well, he gifted it to me. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
Mhm.
I was thinking about buying it anyway, but I mean, like I said, I enjoy the story of the game. It's just,
Yeah.
I will never play the multiplayer.
That's fine, man. There's
You
new
know what I
story
mean?
content coming.
Yeah,
I
And
don't
then
know
you have
that
a new
anyone
character.
cares about this story, like in gaming land.
probably not. It's,
I really don't. I'm
In
not
Battleborn-
saying, and I'm not saying it's
Yeah.
like a lot of stuff and it's kind of important, but no
Yeah.
one gives a shit. You know,
And I should care what those other people
probably because it's our audience. You know,
But I mean, that's cool that you like.
yeah,
the game. I mean,
that's
you know.
it's interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All
When's
the
that
effort-
happening? When's that happening?
The 19th. The 19th.
Okay, Battleborn, changing its shit
last
on the
desperation
19th. Yeah,
Eve.
yeah,
They're jumping the shark. In other words,
yeah.
it's
they're
Fonzie
trying.
jumping the shark.
It depends on
Right.
what kind of new characters they put
Now,
in
if
that
they
are
made
over
the
the
game
top.
free to play, that would be different.
I still don't.
They
think
said
it
they're
should
never
go
gonna do it.
free-to-play.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
I
they
hope-
said they're
I
never
hope-
going to do it.
Okay.
Because I don't want it to meet the same fate that Evolve went through. And if they went free to play, they'd have to they're already
They waited too
redoing
long.
everything. They're already redoing everything with this update. They'd have to redo everything again.
Here's the thing: Evolve was
didn't
going to
have
die anyways.
Competition and
Right.
When Evolve came out, Evolve made PR problems or PR mistakes.
Right.
And
That's the
they
biggest
didn't-
issue.
It wasn't a direct relation to any kind of competition.
Right.
Yeah.
Overwatch just was a marketing beast, and
Right.
it's Blizzard, and it just steamrolled Battleborn.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
I mean, they
nothing
had
steamrolled Evolve. Evolve did it to themselves, basically.
Yeah.
2K did
Yeah.
it to him. Yeah.
Yeah,
2K
exactly.
killed the game.
Yeah,
okay. Get in the game.
get in the game. Get out of the game.
But Janzer, like these new changes, like getting
Oh
access.
my god,
to
I don't
all
want
the
to talk about
characters.
this anymore. No one cares about Battleborn. No one. You do, but I swear to God, if we get one comment, someone please tell me, b3gamingcast@gmail.com. Send us in something saying how much you love Battleborn.
Nobody plays Battleborn.
I bet that we got one listener out there. They gotta be. Please tell us there's one person that cares.
Battleborn is a dead game.
That's not Gamertron.
It
is
not taking
dead
away anything
as
from the game. It's
dicks.
a
Oh.
dead game in video game land.
Dead as dead dicks.
Yeah.
Okay, and
Now,
that
maybe-
disqualifies
This is not.
it
Look,
being-
this is. You're taking this personally. It sounds
don't
like.
take it
No, I'm
personally.
Don't.
not.
Then
No,
why are
I'm
you
not.
getting upset?
no.
And why are you trying to defend it? Who cares? It's dead.
I'm not upset. I'm just confused. I'm just confused from where you guys are.
How
like,
do you
coming
not
from here.
take the
Like,
temperature of like gamers?
No, I'm just confused. Like, why is it disqualified from being talked about?
No,
Because-
I'm not.
It's
no,
not
I'm
being
glad
disqualified. You
brought it
talked a
up.
lot about it, actually, more than a lot of other
Yeah,
topics. So.
I talked about it. I gave the information, but I just want to have
Yeah.
a conversation of whether you guys like.
I have
would be
nothing to
interested in the
contribute to it.
update. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm glad you. I mean, I'm glad you brought it up. I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of stuff. Like Jesus, I'm curious. Like what you said, Janzer. Like where are they getting the money?
That's the only thing that I had to contribute to that was that's a lot of money. That's a lot of changes. What the fuck is their plan? I think it's what Count said. They're making it pretty. You know, if they're trying to like, hey, look at this thing.
Trying to
And
get
then,
the-
all
they're
right,
trying to recoup
here,
their money.
let's get the fuck out of it. Like,
Yeah.
that's it. After that can't be anymore.
They
because-
lost money on that game.
Yeah,
There's
they're
no way
letting
they made
go
money
of the
on that
team
game.
or half the team or the
Yep.
creative director.
Yep.
Somebody's getting screwed on this hard.
Yeah, they brought him on to the carpet and said, "Look, you guys need to do something to recoup the money we put
Yep.
into that game and do it and whatever, and then fucking abandon it."
Yep.
Yep.
This is
Well-
not a good thing.
Well, after this latest update, they would have finished all their season pass content.
Right.
So this is like their last kind of obligation of content with the season pass. So their last story op and their last new character. Wait, actually, no. Yeah, that's all the characters. Yeah, that will be their last DLC character and story mission connected to the season pass.
You know, if No Man's Sky had not been the marketing fuck up that it had been, it would have been all on the shoulders of Battleborn being the marketing fuck up. And it's
Yeah,
not
that's
even a
the best-
marketing
No
fuck
Man's
up.
Sky is
It's
the
just
best thing that
unfortunate
ever
incident.
To Battleborn because it took Yeah.
It took all the
Took the
heat.
onus off of them for being the biggest disappointment
Yeah.
to everybody, because Battleborn is on everyone's most disappointing list.
Yeah. It's not even
Not
a
everyone's, but I'm
bad
just
like
saying.
thing.
Yeah.
It just is very unfortunate.
Oh.
You know.
And a lot of that's because of the competition, like
Yeah.
I said earlier. So it's not a bad game.
It's
but
not. I'd argue it's better than Overwatch. It
The
has
problem
more
is-
content. It has more depth.
Right. And the problem is no one cares.
Right. That's the biggest problem.
So we can beat that dead horse all day
Yeah.
long, apparently, but people walk away. Look, we're down to 7 people now. I'm not even joking.
Battleborn.
I'm not
killed
even
the radio
joking.
Star. Yeah, I mean,
the podcast. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Well, that is now all of my topics. That is now with Battleborn. That's all my topics.
Well, you did a great job, and I don't want you to take it personally, but yeah.
that's beautiful game reporting on Battle.
Aw, thanks,
I'm just
Cam.
kidding, Gamer.
You're going to be our Battleborn reporter in the field from now on.
This just in. Battleborn. New
Yeah,
Releases
match.
Big Chicken Man.
Get
Yeah.
ready to get used to the sound of crickets when you're talking about Battleborn. Okay.
Exactly. Would emphasize people shit on it because it's not Overwatch. That's all it is.
There you go.
And I don't even shit on it because it's not Overwatch. I just know that I know what gamers are thinking because I read and I listen to and I watch and everything. So I have a general feel, podcast, everything as much as I can in gaming. So that's why I'm like, yeah, pretty much nobody fucking talks about it. Nobody makes videos on it anymore. And if they do, they're so buried in YouTube, no one gives a fuck. It just, and there's, I don't know. It's just, it's a dead game. So.
Well, oh wait, I do have one more topic. And you may be interested in this, Janzer. The Paragon released its new character this week.
Yeah. Did you play it?
Cool.
I have not played her yet. I
Me
did
either.
hop into the game and I did check her out. So far,
yeah,
she
you
looks
did.
cool. Ha 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 ha.
Oh, she looks pretty good.
Yeah, I think you may really like her. She is a hardcore melee character.
Yeah,
When
I've seen.
I checked out her abilities. She's all about getting in the enemy's face. All about it. It's like
Nice.
she may compete with Crunch in terms of like all-out melee, where Crunch is all about combos.
Captain Crunch?
Well, she does have her wings that take her away from the environment too. Like,
Yes.
yeah, so she's not like full up melee. That's true. She has a little bit of some interesting things.
Is
like the
Paragon
dark
a dying
side.
game?
I don't think
No,
so.
dude. No,
Don't
dude.
think
If
so?
anything, it's
Nope.
it's growing and growing. It's one of the very few games that does cross-platform play count. You PC and PS4 players get to play with each other in Paragon.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
not good. PS4 players are douchebags, so yeah.
Oh wow. Okay.
I'm just kidding.
No, I'm pretty sure the game's doing pretty well.
It is.
Yeah. I'm looking now on Twitch to see if I can see where it's streaming right now.
Serath.
Yeah, it's
Serath our new is the new character.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
still being streamed. The Division's right above it from what I can see. But yeah, it's still being played. People are still talking about it. It's got a decent. People bitched about the changes, but the fact that people even care to complain, unlike Battleborn, is that's what I'm talking about. Gamers show their love through hate. So when you have no reaction, you're not in the game. And that's not the case with Paragon. Like you go to their website and people are like or they're like, oh, I really love it. So no, they've got so a decent following. I played it for like 40 hours or something like that, and it was great. I can go back to playing it anytime I want to because I know the system now. But yeah, it's a really fun game.
Yeah.
Really fun game.
It's an MMO that's actually accessible.
No, it's a
It doesn't
MOBA.
have a-
It's a MOBA,
Oba.
not
Yeah,
MMO.
MOBA. Sorry. What? Blah, duh. MMO, MOBA. They all both start with M. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a MOBA that, like, unlike League of Legends and Dota, doesn't have this huge, like, wall.
Right.
Like, this huge learning curve.
It's not
this huge-
inaccessible.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's more visceral too because your
Yes.
character is much closer to you. You have a third-person view that's not like top-down, so you feel like you're part of the game versus like I'm just going to watch these ants walk around and I'm going to click on the board. So-
Exactly. On top of that, the game is just visually beautiful with
Yeah,
the
it's pretty
Unreal
good.
4 engine.
I haven't-
gorgeous
And it's
looking
not
game.
headline news when a player gets banned.
I read that one.
Yeah,
I can't remember his name, but he's like a reformed troll, the guy that plays Draken or whatever. Is that what you're talking about? Yeah.
Oh, League of Legends.
Yeah.
Lao. Yeah.
Wait, what was this reformed player? I haven't heard this story.
I can't remember his name, but they were talking about like this guy, like when trolls make your headlines, or when the trolls are the biggest thing about your game or some shit like that. I can't remember exactly what it was.
Yeah, when the toxicity of the game, there's more.
It fuels your game or something like that.
Yeah, there's more talk about the toxicity of the game than actual the what's going on in the actual development and playing of the game.
And when trolls that get banned make more news than the game itself.
Exactly.
They make them stronger. I think that's what it was, yeah. So that game is a beast of a game, though.
Oh, yeah.
But speaking of, since Gamertron finished, I think, his stuff,
I'm all done now. That's everything I got.
let's talk about popular games, since that's kind of been where we've been going right now, too.
Oh.
Steam released its top games of 2016, now played games on Steam, specifically.
Ooh.
Most played games.
Right. So I don't have anything about League. You know, I don't know how many players and all that stuff. But they're most played games, and apparently the article was like a lot of them weren't even 2016 releases. So at number one, Dota 2.
Yep.
So that's
No surprise.
Defense of the Ancients, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
At 1,286,617 peak players. So at one point, all it takes is like 5 minutes or a minute to get that peak number. You know, I don't know what their increments are, but at one point it was over 1 million. Yeah. So I don't know what League's numbers are though, and this is also from Steam. So being, you know, that is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Number two. Any guesses at number two?
CS:GO.
Anyone at Gamertron? What do you think?
Grand Theft Auto.
Counter-Strike Global Offensive,
Thank
CS:GO,
you. I got it.
845,806.
Shit.
Not less than, almost less than half of the players of Dota 2.
Yeah. Oh, I knew that was the.
Damn.
I knew that was right.
I had no idea there were so many Dota players. I knew, like...
Oh, yeah, Dota is.
I knew millions of people played Dota, but...
South Koreans
God.
alone.
Now,
Damn.
count, if you've seen this list, don't say what this is, because it seems like maybe you have. Number
I
three.
have not. I have
What
not.
do you think is number three? Each of you.
man, Call of Duty?
No.
Very fucking good guess. What do you
Is
think,
it?
Count?
Call
Do you
of
think
Duty?
it's that? Do you think it's
No,
that?
I do not.
What do you think it is?
Titanfall 2. No, I'm just kidding.
Asshole.
I think it's man, I don't know. You guys
We had
hear that?
we had a lot of releases this year.
Yeah,
We did.
So many goddamn releases.
People forgot one of them that's on
The
this
Division.
list. Not The Division. And not
Oh,
Call of
I
Duty.
know what it is. Rainbow Six Siege.
And not Rainbow Six Siege.
Oh,
not
God,
even another big title that came out like Dark Souls 3. Not even that. No Man's Sky.
Guy.
Motherfucker!
That's right. Well, that was all from the first week though that the game came out.
Doesn't matter.
It doesn't
Because
matter. You're right.
as much as people bitched about it, number three, 212,321 peak players at one
Yep.
point.
God!
I
So
knew it
that's
was, like,
four
in the
times
top
less.
5, but
Four
yeah.
times less CS:GO, by the way.
Oh
Yeah.
my god! There's
And-
that many people playing Dota and CS:GO. That alone is crazy. But there were that many people playing No Man's Sky at one point.
Yep.
Yeah.
The
So as
hype
as
for
much
that
as
game.
people bitched about it and all that stuff,
There's
I still think
people playing it.
I'm pretty sure they made a killing on it
Oh,
the-
they made an absolute.
because they
Murder
never
on it.
really apologized.
True.
They never backed down. They just kind of shut their mouth and they just put out stuff. And they never really did a sale.
Yeah.
You don't. These are not the actions of a person that, anyone that's sane that wants to get into good graces of someone again. These are
Right.
the actions of a Trump. I'm
Oh,
a
yeah.
winner, bitch. Eat it.
Yeah.
That's what that is.
The ends justify anything.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
Number 4.
Oh boy. Okay, now this one, it's been going down steadily. We went from 1 million to
845.
845
to 212.
yeah. So
Was
we
it a
can
game this year?
This one was.
Okay.
The Division.
Nope.
No, I'm not gonna think that.
I know the Division's in there.
Damn! You really got me thinking now, Janzer, of all the games
really,
that came
girl?
out and all the possibilities.
Sorry.
Gotta be careful of copyright.
Give us
I
a
got
hint.
copyright hit on
Give
Mad
us
Max.
like an obscure hint. Like
Oh, hold up.
It came out in the early part of this year. Yes, I
You
did.
got copyright for
Because
what?
I started to in the beginning of the game. There's an intro song, and I forgot to start talking over it until later.
Oh.
So during the
Damn
first
you.
portion, yeah, I'm a fucking idiot.
how dare you?
Yep. And it's not even like lyric; it's just some like basic song sound. And anyways, so I cut it out and still process. YouTube's like taking forever to process it, dragging their feet, pieces of shit. We really want to share that revenue. Eat a dick. Edit that shit out in a second.
Oh my
Can't
god!
because
Fucking
anyways,
YouTube.
it came out in the
anyways.
first quarter. I think the first quarter. I think is what it was of 2016.
Damn it!
It's not Call of Duty. It's not Battlefield 1. Somebody said that. Sorry, it was during the first part of the year. Yep, first quarter for sure.
Oh, first quarter. In that
Yes.
case, I'm going to guess Dark Souls free then, because that came out early in the year.
Count any ideas?
I'm gonna go with him.
Dark Souls 3? That's a very good guess. You're both wrong.
Ark.
XCOM 2.
Oh, XCOM.
Oh,
People
yeah!
went absolutely mad for this game, and we forgot about it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I still want to get it, but apparently you can get it through Humble Bundle really cheap, but it's the monthly subscription that you sign up for that
I was
one.
gonna say Rocket League, but that came
That came out
out
last year. Yeah.
late last
I
year.
totally forgot about XCOM 2. Yeah,
I know.
you're right. How
It's
many
such a good.
players?
It actually came out twice because they had another release of it
Oh, you're
of
right.
content for it. Yeah,
And you can get it for
132,834. So not quite less than half, but pretty close. And then fifth game.
Oh boy.
I'll give it to
Okay.
y'all because you both said it already. Dark Souls 3.
Dark Souls 3.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Good on-
129,922. Not too far behind XCOM 2.
Damn.
Good. Deserves it.
But fucking No Man's Sky saying, "Eat it, bitches."
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Eat it.
jeez.
I'll show
That game
you.
was a monster. I mean, that game was a monster the first couple days it came out. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
I'll
Jeez.
show you who you're playing with, not any other players.
Oh. Oh yeah. This whole time, they've never admitted that it's not a multiplayer game. It's
Yeah.
basically not a multiplayer game. There is
Right.
no fucking multiplayer, and yet it still says like on the box and on the Steam store page that there's multiplayer.
Oh, they're not
Yeah,
gonna. Yeah,
well,
they've made their money. They're laughing all the way. to
Like
the
I
bank.
said,
Yeah.
they don't care, man.
Yeah.
They made that money.
It's going to be a game we're never going to shut up about. I mean, we're in 2017 and we're talking about it right now.
Oh, yeah. Well, they got new
Well,
content
yeah, they're
coming out
making a
soon,
sequel.
too.
No, I'm just kidding. They're not making.
No, they still have. Well, maybe they are. Who knows?
Maybe.
Dude,
Hey, it
there's
made money.
there's no way they're making a sequel to No Man's
Anything
Sky.
that makes money can get a sequel.
Dude,
It's absolutely
but the,
true.
But the critical disappointment
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
The-
Look how many
the
times they
response.
remade the Hulk. Look how long they took to stop on the Fantastic Four movies.
Yeah.
We don't even know if they're going to make another one. They
But it
might.
made money. Yeah,
They might do it.
No one will see it.
People will because they're going to be. This is the one, right? This
Yeah,
is
if
it.
it
Oh,
makes
God.
money,
Yeah.
a
I
sequel's
still have
coming.
not seen the last one.
Like the movie where Kevin Spacey's a cat and it
Oh,
got
what?
like critically deadpanned
What?
this year, called 9 Lives or some stupid shit where they make Kevin Spacey turn. They are talking about making a sequel to that movie
Oh.
because it made money, even though it was the worst movie. Everyone's list of number one worst movie of 2016. They're still gonna make a fucking sequel.
Reminds me of Bill Murray and Garfield.
Yeah, exactly.
He turned in a horrible, performance, and they were like,
phoned it
"Yeah,
in.
good enough. Let's make
Yeah,
another one."
fuck it. I don't give a shit. I got my paycheck. Yeah. That's what
Yeah.
Robert De Niro's doing nowadays. He could give a shit. Have you seen the movies he's making now?
No.
He's just doing it for a paycheck. He even admitted, I don't give a fuck. It's a job.
Bruce
care if the
Willis.
movie's
Bruce
bad.
Willis is doing the same thing.
Oh, he's done
No,
that for the last
Bruce Willis
15 years.
cares because he cares
No, he
about
doesn't.
what people think about him. He's an egotistical asshole.
Oh, he does care. what
Every
people
interview,
think.
yeah. So he always thinks he's the top shit.
but he still makes crappy movies.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, but he thinks he's the best. Yeah.
He's
sucks because I
delusional.
used to like him in movies, and actually, I don't care what he thinks, what he says personally, as long as I like the movie. Because I don't take the two and I don't care what their personal lives are or what stupidity comes out of any of the
You're there
actors'
to enjoy
mouths.
the film.
Yeah, I'm here to see the performance. Dance for me, monkey. You know?
Yeah, I mean, you don't see him up at the Golden Globes talking and making political statements like that, like that cunt Meryl Streep.
That would
Get the fuck out of here.
Wow.
I usually don't comment on the politics thing, but that was so weird.
Well,
It was cringy.
What's his name? Oh God, go ahead. I'm sorry.
But I mean, she'll give a standing ovation when Roman Polanski wins the fucking award, and he's a convicted fucking pedophile child rapist that fled to Europe to get away from the fucking FBI, and she loves that guy. Oh man, Roman Polanski's the greatest. We'll give him an award, and she'll stand up and clap and all this. But while he's giving Quaaludes to a 13-year-old in Jack Nicholson's fucking hot tub. Yeah, come on, Meryl. Where are you talking there?
Yeah, she never denounced him, did she?
Fuck no, she didn't. She even said it's a pity he's in jail because he did like 40 days in jail, and then they let him out and he fled the country because he knew he was going to prison. So yeah, she's such a douchebag. I mean,
she's receiving the reward. Like
so
that's something you're supposed to be
tired.
humble about, and you thank your fans and you thank your family, and she's up there making a political statement. Like what?
But she's not the first. She's not the first one to make political statements.
Right. They do
winning
it all the
awards.
time. George
Marlon
Clooney.
Brando did it way back in the day too.
Yeah.
Way the fuck back in the day. It was actually about an important fucking event, but hey, that's a different story.
But Janzer, you hit the nail on the head. Dance for me, monkey.
Oh yeah, I don't care what they say.
They are public servants. They are.
But people worship the fucking celebrities now. So that's the problem. That's the actual problem.
Yeah. Celebrity. I see a celebrity running their yap about something that they, I'm just like.
I don't care if
shut
they
up and
endorse
make a
who the
movie.
president is. People were making a big thing about no one wants to go to Trump's party. Let president.
Okay.
So.
Because they know they'll get blacklisted in Hollywood.
Yeah.
That's how douchey Hollywood is.
Yeah, absolutely. They did the same thing with the Red Scare stuff when they started fucking rounding up directors and actors and all that, trying to the literal blacklist. Remember that?
Yep.
The actual blacklist that happened.
There was an actual blacklist in Hollywood. Yeah.
Because they were like, we suspect that you're a socialist.
Yeah, you got to be a commie.
A communist.
Exactly.
There you go. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Bryan Cranston made a movie about that where he
played as a
director,
a writer director.
Oh,
that
writer.
got fucking ostracized pretty much.
So.
Yep.
Oh.
People forget how quickly they turned back then.
Yeah, I love the fact that when in 2008 when Barack Obama got elected and the conservatives are crying, and they're doing fake news like, oh, he's a Muslim and he's an Islamic terrorist and all this. George Clooney was chiming in, oh, if you don't like it, win an election. He's up there on his high and mighty, quit whining that Barack Obama won. Just win an election sometime. Well, guess what? Donald Trump won the election. So shut the fuck up, George Clooney. Now he's up there yapping. Take your own advice and shut the fuck up. There. And I'm a liberal. And this is coming from a true liberal, not some fucking whiny crybaby. Anyway.
Yeah.
Okay. You might want to cut that part out.
That's well, we have never done that. The only time that I've edited stuff out was when we were dicking around with audio levels last time.
Yeah, you might want to cut all that out. Okay. But anyway.
There's nothing terrible about it. I mean, if we have an open-minded listener and viewership, I mean, we all have our different opinions on everything.
Yeah, and it's actually, I don't see anything wrong with what you're saying either. I mean, unless I was like, no, you're wrong because they shouldn't have wait, what? No, you're right.
Sorry, George.
If you're going to start,
have you seen Batman and Robin? Shut the fuck up.
Well, to be fair, he said that was a disgrace to even himself, and that's what made him stop making those kinds of movies and just open up his own fucking, studio too. Yeah, so even he
talk about
understood
overrated.
That.
Oh boy.
Anyways,
I can't
rewinding
agree.
back a
I
bit.
like a lot of his movies, so I can't agree. But anyways,
Okay.
outside of his political opinions, which once again I said I don't give a shit about, that extends to music artists and all that too, because they do the
Or
same thing.
athletes like Colin
Or
Kaepernick.
athletes.
Yeah, shut the
I'm not.
fuck
I'm not a
up.
celebrity worshiper. That's the whole point.
I am not either. I'm
Yeah.
not a celebrity.
Same here.
Yeah.
Same here. I
Just 'cause-
used to be though. I remember when I used to be, and then there was that day that I realized, wait a second, they're just human beings like me.
And then you started
What?
a YouTube channel hoping to become a celebrity so you could be worshipped. No, we get it. Yeah,
It's
we
like the
totally get it.
Pope. If I saw the Pope walking down the fucking street, I wouldn't fucking bow to him. I see all these douchebags bowing to the Pope. Get the fuck out of here. You're being conned, all right? It's a fucking mass delusion. You talk about transgenderism being a mass delusion.
Okay, count,
the biggest
count,
fucking mass delusion
count.
ever in the history of the world.
Hey, he's got
Religion.
some
Anyway.
things to air here. He's got
Yes.
some. 2017 just started, but he's already up there. You know, it's like blood pressure. Yeah.
Okay.
You might want to cut all that out.
What?
I'll
You
say it
need
again.
you need this platform for your political and religious issues. So apparently you're going to use it.
I'm sorry.
No, I mean, hey,
Anyways.
they're doing it. It's that's it.
Yeah,
All right.
Janzer's the one who wants controversy here. This will get us more viewership. There we go.
Exactly.
no.
So the poop. We might get sued by the
Poop is in
poop.
pudding.
The poop might sue us.
Anyways,
Hey, that's
Janzer,
because when he's at home, I'm the shit, y'all. Yeah. Anyways, he's the poop.
anyways, Janzer, your video game list, was it top 5 or top 10 best
Well, the
played
Steam
games
top
played?
games of 2016. It was an article that I found, and basically it listed the top 5 games listed from
Oh,
Steam of
okay.
peak players. Once again, that's why I said
Okay,
peak players. Yeah.
Okay.
So you guys could have been right about the whole thing about it would have been No Man's Sky got that many concurrent player or peak players during that one small portion of time. But goddamn, still either way,
Yeah, jeez.
that's how much people were really looking forward to play that game.
Where was Astroneer on that list? I mean,
I don't know.
Astroneer on the list. Or
Wait,
That
did
only- it only
Astroneer
showed
come
the
out
top
2017?
5.
Didn't Astroneer come out this month in January?
Did it? I thought it came
I'm
out
asking
late.
you.
I don't know, but I thought it came out late. Never mind. Never mind.
Phil, you might want to
Irrelevant.
cut all that out. Count 2017. Yeah, next podcast. Yeah, Count's not. I don't know. We couldn't get a hold of him.
Yeah, we couldn't get a hold of him. He had mic issues again.
Apparently, he got dragged down to Little Vatican. I don't know what that means. Anyway,
Yeah,
yeah, they had
I'm
a.
sorry.
They had a.
I should
they had
save
a,
that for my new YouTube.
George
channel.
Clooney showed up at his place in a Batman suit. I don't know what's going on with that. All right.
Yeah, we're down to 6 viewers now after my rant.
Dun dun.
Dun.
So Sunless Sea is like a game that I like. It's an overhead game that's where you kind of go around in the ocean in your own little boat, and you have to kind of. It's like a little bit of survival horror. Because you have to have gas to run the boat, and you discover new places, and there's Cthulhu-esque type things running about, and it's apparently going to the iPad, which I think is fucking awesome because that's a very good platform for it. It's a very point-clicky type of thing anyways, and that would be amazing. If I had an iPad, I would absolutely play that game on that because it's something that you can kick back with. You don't really need to be sitting at a fucking desk and all that to play that kind of a game. And the only reason I bring it up is because, and I never care about mobile games, but I think that is a perfect kind of game that's greater than the normal mobile games that come out. It's a better developed game, has better writing, and I think it works really well for that platform. So it's good to see that kind of a game get to the iPad because that's hope for better games going to mobile platform.
Right.
That's why I bring
when I
it up.
saw Sunless Sea, I always thought that would do well on mobile. It looked like it could. It looked like it could fit and work on a mobile device.
I agree. Yeah, there's little games that have come out before, and I'm like, man, like XCOM, for example. I think that could work on a point and click type of thing because you don't have to click, just a point and tap, whatever, So I'm not really sure. I've never played the game, but if it's a tactical that has, you can pause it and you can set up things. I think that you could probably do that with, with an iPad. So.
Hey guys, did the stream crash?
I don't think so.
No,
Because-
I'm watching it right now.
Because that's weird. Because on my end, I have the stream up. I'm getting an ad right now for some godforsaken reason. Don't know why. So that's
I
why I'm
don't
just
know.
asking, just in case.
Well, we'll find out in a second.
No, it didn't
crash.
No, we're still live. For some reason, Twitch just decided, hey, here's an ad.
Yeah, well, it might have been your connection
We're
that,
trying to sell
that
you some
crashed,
shit.
and so it's
Yeah.
starting up again.
Might have had a hiccup. Yep.
I don't have too many more things because we're getting at
We're getting way.
Oh, yeah.
we're at over 2 hours already. So really quickly, ESO housing update coming soon. Quick points on that: houses are instanced, meaning you don't have to worry about like where can I get my plot of land or whatever. Everyone gets their fucking. It's all instant. So your house, you get it. You're fine. Furniture crafting is going to be a thing. You can sell it to other players, but you can craft your own. You're going to be able to preview the homes before you purchase, so both furnished and unfurnished. You're going to be able to allow friends and guildmates to visit your home. They can travel to your home via the group, friends, guild lists, whatever. You can grant trusted friends permission to decorate. Words that I used to say in my childhood came up in my mind just now when I said permission to decorate, but I can't say those anymore because they're not appropriate. You can also allow those who are not on your friends list or in your guilds to visit and or decorate your home. You'll be able to conveniently fast travel to your home via the world map. You can allow visitors into your new home. A visiting player simply needs to teleport
And
to
they
you.
wreck your shit.
Nope. Only people that you
And then
allow
it
to wreck your
respawns.
shit. You can only allow you can allow people to wreck your shit, but not just randoms.
And then
So-
it comes back. So
so homes
DC
are
Universe
secure.
Online,
Other players
we
cannot
used to-
break
we
into
used to
them.
go in and wreck people's pads, and then
No.
it would just respawn. You
Nope,
know?
can't do it. That's the last point I was saying. Homes are secure. Other players are not able to break into
but-
your homes and steal items.
So in other words,
Instance.
ESO might be half as good as Black Desert, and
It's my safe space. Okay, Count. Does that make you feel better? Safe space. Okay.
Black Desert needs to be
Safe
your
space.
safe space.
Safe
Okay.
space. No, other people are playing that. I've mentioned a bunch of people that are playing it. There's a guy that's following Blood Boiler. Play with that guy. He plays and nobody plays with him. Or the Grimner. I think
Nobody
he was
wants
playing
to
it
play
too.
with me. No,
Or-
the Grimner followed me though. So
Or
yeah.
even I think RPG 1980. A bunch of people. I know 4 people that play it. Y'all just need to like play together. You know,
takes me like 20 hours to get to level 25. So yeah, nobody wants to play with me.
it's a bad game. That's why.
Yeah.
Bad.
Hell,
game.
I played Arkham Knight for 5 hours last night. I got 8% of the goddamn game done. Are you serious? I mean, come on.
That's about
So-
where I would be. I think.
Yeah.
I'm pretty
Jeez, well,
slow.
how big is that game? You play 5
It's
hours and
big.
you're only 8% done?
Yeah, it's big.
Jeez.
Yeah, but a lot of it's me stepping on my own dick, you know. And
Batman, long dick confirmed. All right.
it must be
Oh,
the
dear
George Clooney
God.
version I'm playing or something. I don't
Oh,
know.
What?
shit.
All right. Anyways, that's pretty much it for me. The only thing I want to do is some self promotion. But if you guys have anything else, Count, you didn't really go
Speaking
through
of
any lists.
self-promotion,
No,
I
no,
actually
I'm good.
I got a couple things that just came up. Speaking of self-promotion, Janzer, you have a new weekly schedule going on
Yeah.
your YouTube
That's
channel.
not your
and it's pretty
promotion.
awesome.
That's my promotion. Why are you
I
trying
like
to take
it.
my shit?
I
Why are you trying to steal my fucking thunder?
Yeah, you have like
Jesus
spaghetti
Christ.
eating Thursday or
See,
something.
what's
on
going
Twitch.
on here? Are you guys in cahoots to ruin my fucking flow? What's
it's
going?
better
I
to
got
have somebody
transitions.
It's,
I got.
it's better to have somebody
Oh,
else
fuck
do
that
it.
shit.
Janzer.
No. Count, did you have any topics for this week?
I did. I've been talking about topics. Meryl Streep, George.
Oh, that's
Clooney.
right. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
God.
All of the
Conan.
political and religious
Conan O'Brien
topics, right?
online.
SJWs, hating
Yeah.
on the Pope. I forgot. Yes. Well, I'll make sure to put those in the notes.
Conan O'Brien online.
Yeah. Oh yeah. His show. No. He's gonna.
Come on.
No, he's gonna have the Clueless Gamer show. I don't know if you knew that.
Yeah,
but it's
that's
not
true.
actually gonna be him.
Blowing
So
up.
fuck it
Yeah.
anyways. You know. Self promotion. Yeah. Self promotion point. I'm gonna do it for sure.
Yeah, do it.
All right. Yeah. So I started live streaming a weekly schedule on YouTube. So yeah, I have like FPS Monday, MMO Tuesday, what's Wednesday? Survival Wednesday.
Yep.
Thursday is Story Thursday and Action Adventure Friday. So
Spaghetti eating Saturday.
no,
You
I don't
go
do
on
anything on
Twitch?
Saturday and Sunday. Although I have been streaming in the mornings a bit on Twitch.
Right.
So usually the division, just getting stuff done. So if you guys like to see inventory management, feel free to drop by on Twitch, Janzer247, either there or on YouTube. YouTube actually has content that I'm playing. Twitch has here I am scratching my ass in the Division, doing nothing. So yeah, either whichever one you want to watch.
Yeah, I'm gonna start doing the Twitch IRL.
There you go.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Where I'm just sitting there, like
Yeah.
reading a comic book or something, not even
Yeah.
talking. Just
Don't
sitting
even
there
talk. Yeah, that's
flipping
perfect.
through pages and then eating pizza or something.
Get angry at your cat. Get out of here, cat. Yeah,
Fuck
that
out
kind
of here,
stuff.
cat.
Perfect.
A true gateway to success.
No, I
Janzer.
like your new schedule, Janzer. I try to tune in whenever I can.
Yeah,
Cool.
same here, dude. I love your content. I love watching you play games. That you have one of the most visceral reactions to shit going on screen. That this is what drawed me to you and your content. Like, you are one of a kind. You are special. I love what you do.
Okay, I can't verify any of what you just said there. But one last point. There's an artist out there, Trudy Castle, that did the artwork for The Long Dark. So you know, yeah, like Count knows because you've seen it too. So that Trudy Castle, that artist joined up with Darkest Dungeon. So to me, I'm like, that's great.
Oh, that is great.
I saw that on Twitter the other day, and I was like,
And
that's
they're getting
that's
an
an awesome little
update.
match.
Darkest Dungeons.
So Darkest Dungeon, if you listen to our podcast, yeah, come on. Hey, what? By the way, Count, whatever happened with contacting that developer? From
He invited me to
Ship
a
of Heroes.
Skype. Eventually, I'm going to get in a Skype chat with him at some point.
Oh yeah,
because he's going to do a Skype. He's going to eventually do like a Skype tour of the game
Cool.
of what they have. So
I'd like to be there if I can.
Yeah, I'll let you know, and I'm going to try to get him on the cast sometime. As
Sweet.
long as I got to get my technical issues worked out first, but
yeah.
you know,
Well, it sounds like maybe you had a breakthrough just earlier.
I think I did.
Sweet.
Yep,
Sweet.
a breakthrough. I think I had something configured wrong. TeamSpeak.
Okay. Yeah, because you have not been clipping for sure.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
at
I
all.
had the sound coming from my headset going through the speakers.
Okay.
And
Ooh.
it was picking it up. So I'll work on it. Yeah, I'll work on it.
All right.
Alrighty then.
Yep.
Okay. Well, to finish off the stream, I kind of have a personal story here that I know at least one person watching is going to relate to and have
Honey
a
pot.
real good
There's
laugh.
There's creams and salves for that. Just ask your pharmacist.
Honey Pop?
I'm sorry, Janzer had me on the creams. What?
Go ahead with your story. Just go ahead. One
wait,
person
so-
will know what you're talking about.
So this week, I was gifted. Well, actually, this was gifted me to a while ago by our wonderful host Janzer. Gifted me Honey Pop for Christmas,
Oh,
Great game.
and I finally live streamed it.
yes.
This live stream this week. I'll give a little quick review before I go on. It's shit. It's like it's utter shit.
Of course it is.
It's a cheap little mobile phone game disguised as a dating sim. Like,
Yeah.
on the outside, it looks like it's a very lewd dating sim, but it's actually just a match-free game.
It got a 92 on Metacritic, so I don't know what
Well,
you're
you
talking
do
about.
get some
Oh,
lewd
shit.
like
Eat
photos as well. Count. That's the type of game you should make, like a really cheap, dumb little matching game. But then, like
Any game
big titty
I'm gonna
women,
make is
you
gonna
know,
be
Exactly.
it sold
and
really
probably
well.
broken, and Jim Sterling's going to stick the Boglins on me.
Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah.
but if you do what they did, you're gonna make some money, dude.
yeah.
They put
jeez.
almost no effort.
What
yeah.
I'm doing.
All the effort went into
Well,
the,
I'm
the
good at
voice
giving no
actresses.
effort. Just ask my wife. But anyway,
Oh God.
so you're right. I might,
Anyways, Honey Pop, almost everything about it is terrible and incredibly basic. It's a very simple game disguised as something more complex. It's basically just you click these buttons, so yet you can click these buttons to click some more buttons. It's very simple, not a lot of depth. The whole appeal of the game, and what I found actually enjoyable, were the actual characters, the girls you're trying to swoo. The voice actresses, they had fun with their characters, especially the redhead that you saw, Janzer, the mega bitch, as
Yep.
she was called.
Well, I've seen a playthrough of this game before.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I know. I knew what to be prepared for.
I was not prepared for it. Because, wow, the game does not give a shit. We have all-out swearing, innuendos. Like, it goes all out. There is
Oh, yeah.
no subtlety in this
Cunt
game.
punching.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
So
no,
I
one of the characters says that. I'm gonna punch her in the cunt. Yeah,
Yeah, exactly. So I will give Honey Pop that. It had put a smile on my face. I had a laugh.
And you got
Would
a lot of people in your live stream.
Yeah, I
as
know.
well.
So I may live stream it again. Who knows? But
You go.
it gets. But I can only play so much of that match-free garbage. I can only do so much of that. But anyways, what this has all been building up to, because I played Honey Pop, Steam is now recommending to me all the fucking weeaboo dating sims,
That's good.
yes,
including
Criminal
one-
Girls. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
criminal.
it. That's
Yep.
it.
well, that's just on the front page on
That's
everybody.
like a
That's
top-selling
everybody's.
game, though.
Janzer, that is what Steam is recommending me to right now. It's on my front page.
I'm pretty sure that's the
Well,
front
it's on
page
my
of
front
Steam.
page, too.
It's not you. It's everybody.
Oh,
Yeah, it's everyone. Because I mean, I'm not a pervert like you, and
Wait,
I don't
so-
play those games.
wait,
And it's
so-
Well, that was a
still-
well-known game of 2016, by
Yeah.
the way.
Criminal
about it.
Girls.
Yeah,
It's-
yeah.
So
I'm not
everyone's
gonna
getting
judge you for
recommended
playing
to
those party
Criminal
games,
Girls
but-
right now.
I know about it. I know what happened with it and all. So yeah,
Hey,
I'm
hey,
familiar with
Tron.
it.
Hey, Tron.
Yeah.
Don't get into those games and love them so much, and then bitch that they recommend them to you. Okay, I'm telling you, that's just low of you.
What?
Oh, come on. You know you love Honey Pop, so don't
Oh,
bitch when they recommend you those games.
Oh.
I mean, I expect that from
drop
Gramaton Dryad, but you know, but that game that Gramaton
No,
Dryad
Graham
plays,
welcomes that stuff.
Oh,
Are you
yeah.
kidding
Graham,
me?
But that's actually a decent game.
Honey, it's terrible.
I'm not
Honey
talking about
Pop
Honey
is
Pop. I'm
trash.
talking about Segura, Catapus or whatever. Segura, whatever. I forget. I don't forget the name of the game he plays, but
Sagran Kagura.
yeah. It's got some
Yeah.
decent battle.
I know all the stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was a horrifying experience and an actual pleasant surprise this week. I'll finish up with I didn't think I'd do this in a million years, but someone gifted me Call of Duty Infinite Warfare, and it isn't terrible. It's got some problems, but the
Dude.
single player campaign actually ain't half bad. I did a live stream of it and everything. There was a bit of drama in chat, but besides that, like,
Let me guess who gifted it to you. Jake.
no, it wasn't.
Oh.
Zuragon.
It was someone else.
Hoenn.
No, it's someone you guys don't know.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Someone named Andre.
No,
One of
that's
your
fine.
one of your endless fan.
Andre 3000. Got it.
It's actually 250. Yeah, he'll have you know.
2000.
One of the members of the Gamertron show vlog army. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hug Army? What the
The Gamertron Army.
Well, yeah, anyway, so yeah, it was
Angry.
gifted to me, and I'm genuinely surprised Call of Duty wasn't terrible this year. I mean, the multiplayer's trash, but the campaign's actually pretty good, and...
Well, everyone
and-
can have an opinion.
Yeah. Well, have
Yeah.
you played the campaign? Have you seen
No,
the
I don't
campaign?
need to. See, I don't need to listen to other people's criticisms about it to know what I wouldn't like.
Okay, no problem. But
That's a callback to what we were saying earlier.
I
Come
know,
on,
I
man.
know,
I'm just
exactly.
making a joke.
I know.
Yeah, I was wondering
I'm not
why you played
criticizing
that
you
when
for
you had
making the
Titanfall
joke.
2.
Pardon?
Kind of blasphemy on the Titanfall 2.
Well, one must know
Community.
their
Well, how is
enemy.
it blasphemy? Titanfall 2 is obviously better.
He
It's
just
better
needs
in
to know
every
what
way.
he can complain about. That's you got to play it. So
I think
you
he's
can know
selling
what-
out for views.
Oh, eat
Wow.
a dick.
Wow, first Honey Pop and now Call of
You
Duty.
first.
Wow, you're good call, Count. I didn't think about. Wow.
Yeah, he is. Gamertron
2017,
sells out
the
in
year that Gamertron
2017.
sells out.
Who and what am I selling out to?
YouTube. To
Yeah.
make,
To the views.
hey, I'm not
Oh
judging. You
my
got to make
God.
money, you know.
How am I
I'm not
selling
judging
out?
either.
Explain to me. How am I selling out?
Just sell out. But anyway,
playing all the Dude Bro games. Wow, my ears hurt after that one.
Yeah, that was-
Jesus Christ.
you're trying to communicate with porpoises or something. Fuck, man.
It's a dolphin.
Damn.
Oh God.
It's a dolphin.
How am I selling? I
fucking
want to
with
hear.
you.
I want to hear how I'm selling
I'm
out.
fucking with you. Calm down.
I want to hear. I want to hear. Yeah, I know. I know you're screwing me. I want to
Gamertron.
know.
Triggered heavy.
Plays Call of Duty. Okay, anything else?
No, that's it. That's it. And you should rename that to Gamertron Gets Triggered.
Infinite Warfare.
Okay. Yeah.
How's that Google check?
Fair. There we go. All good.
All good.
So Gamertron, they can find you at
The Gamertron, yes, the Gamertron show on YouTube. Still working on my top 10 games of 2016 video. I'm hoping to get that out next week.
Oh, that'd be cool.
I may or may not be streaming tomorrow. Can't guarantee, depends on what happens. But yeah, still hard on work on my next big video.
Good. I'm looking forward to that video.
You have a hard-on while you work? Well, that makes sense. You do enjoy video games.
I mean, look at the games he plays.
Oh, you son of a...
Jeez. Count, what games are you looking to play live streaming coming up?
Anything I can get help from the chat. I'm on twitch.tv, Count Chocula. Yeah, I'll probably be playing some Star Citizen. Loving that.
Playing Batman, killing the hostages.
And Batman, Arkham
Fuck
Knight.
those hostages. They don't deserve to live.
One of my New Year's resolutions is finish Batman Arkham Knight within 2017.
That's the last one they put out, right?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, so it's the best one then. Because you love the car.
It's a lot of busy work.
You love the car.
Yeah. It's a lot of busy work, pointless. You know, there's times where you can't shoot the wall, and then the next little thing you can just blow a hole in the fucking wall and move on. It's like, why couldn't I just blow a hole in this wall, and I wouldn't have to fucking power winch the goddamn pipe out of the fucking wall that I
did that in
couldn't
Mad
figure
Max.
out. Frustrating game. But
there was a point there when you were playing where you had to throw a batarang like at the ground, and they're like, "What was that noise?" Oh, so they went out there. And then after that, like a minute or two, Batman's like, "Oh, I don't think I could fight all those motherfuckers. Alfred, give me another fucking suit." And so Alfred sends a suit, and it's a big old crater that big old thing drops in orbital drop.
Drops it like a big cargo crate. Yeah,
and nobody fucking hears that.
And nobody's the game.
To suspend your
it's kind of garbage. The game looks beautiful, it runs beautiful, but the game, it's like Phil said in the chat, it's stupid video game logic,
Alfred, send me another bat suit. Yeah.
Tony Stark.
Where's the drugs?
That's
Jarvis. Right. Anyway,
he's the new Tony Stark. I forgot.
No, the new Tony Stark is a black girl, but anyway.
Oh, God,
not
this again.
Start on this.
That's true. We were talking about that last night in this chat. What? Hulk is an Asian dude.
One of my new IRL on Twitch. I'm saving that for episode 1. My rant on that.
Okay, fair. I won't talk. I won't steal your thunder here.
Oh, we'll do it next week. Yeah, no problem.
Hell of a podcast, gentlemen.
I'm sleepy.
Yeah. My feet are cold. It's cold.
I'm out of here. 2 hours, 20 minutes. Probably an hour and 20 too long. We will see. I'm
going to go warm up on my digital fireplace.
Sweet. That sounds dumb, but okay.
No, it's really cool. My wife bought it. I had to go get it in a U-Haul today.
Fireplace. Why?
I have a digital. I have like it's a virtual fireplace now in my entertainment center in my room, in my bedroom, where it has on the screen, like it looks like a fire going, like it logs and everything, but it's actually a heater. But it's got like a display that it looks like a fireplace, like a digital display. It's really cool. Okay. You might want to cut that part out.
I want to rename the podcast too. You might want to cut that out. All right, we're out of here. See you next time.
You might want to cut that
everybody.
out. All right.